The best of North Gippsland who battle for honour. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the cones are cheering. Beat North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow, the legends we all know. NGFNL, the local for me. The siren sounds, the ball hits the ground. Beat North Gippy, it's the local for me.
What can only be described as she's been wild on the way in today. There's no doubt about that. I'm Brad Sinclair. You've tuned in to Sports Stream Live on the AGL Loy Yang North Gippsland Football Netball League YouTube channel for the big second semi-final here at the Woodside Rec Reserve. It's the AGL Loy Yang match of the round, and this is the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. And there's a lot to get through today, and just can't do it without this fella, Big Matty Mosley. Welcome.
Hello, Brad. How are you?
I'm good. How was your drive in?
I was expecting worse, but it wasn't the greatest.
Wow.
I was expecting a bit more. I was expecting a tree down.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, Curramboro's a mess.
Yes, you're saying you've had no power.
It's at midnight the power went off. And it wasn't on when I left home at 7 o'clock this morning, and I've just had some messages that it's still off now at 1:45.
Not looking good for you.
I don't know what it is about Curramborough. Who's indoors passes wind and the power goes off in Curramborough. It can go off for like 24 hours for no reason whatsoever. What's that about?
Well, Yarragon's not far behind that either.
Really?
Yeah, we lost it for 5 or 6 days at the start of the year.
Well, can someone explain to me?
And our power lines are underground too.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Nah.
So can someone explain to me, you're a local, why are we near two of the biggest power stations in the world and the power always goes out? I would have thought closer to the power stations, the better you are.
Well, I've noticed the closest we are, that we always get browned out in the summertime.
Browned out?
Yeah, which means they cut us off.
Ah, so it's on purpose.
So that's a brown out is a cut off.
Oh, you know what I used to know?
No, don't. I know where you're going.
Really? They do it on purpose?
Yeah, they flick you off. If it's
Well, it's more than flick me off, I can tell you.
If it's under stress, they'll flick you off.
Oh, wow. Because I tell you, where I am in Curramborough, it's all electric. And if you've got no heating in Curramborough, I don't know if people have ever been to Curramborough. It's the cold,
You're not missing much.
bum end of the world. Look, it's a lovely town, the rolling green hills, but it's bitter.
Well, I did ask you before, like, you're on gas or anything, and you sort of looked at me like, no.
Oh, there's only bottled gas out
Yeah,
there.
we're bottled gas, and it's electric.
Yeah, all electric. And the plumbing's not much better either.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah, she gets blocked.
That's probably just you, I think.
Especially after
We've
a
seen you
roast.
during the year.
Oh, I know where you're going with that. Hey, this is a big day today. I can tell you already the under-18s has been one and done, and it was Churchill by 19 points in a very good game of under-18 footy. 11-9, 75. The Cougars beat Rosedale, as Rex Hunt used to say, 8-8, 56. So they won by 19 points here. It's 9.5 minutes into the last quarter of the reserves game, and it's the unbeaten Hayfield down by 25 points, Matty. 2-8-20 to TTU, 7-3-45.
Yes, and that's exactly what we were talking about on the podcast during the week with the weather.
It's a leveller.
It brings everyone back into all the same type of players. Everything just changes. So
It does. I've just had to turn down the effects mic because of that wind.
yeah, and it's very, very strong. So it just shows how much it can change when you've undefeated all year, and now you're down by 5 goals in a final.
Speaking of wind, it might be a good time, an opportune time to call in Kai and Jenkins on the boundary for the first time today. Welcome.
Afternoon, boys.
What's it like down there, buddy? The wind looks amazing.
Well, I've currently got the Weather Zone app up. Apparently it's 10.7, feels like 0.7. It is freezing.
That's what happens when we're on the coast.
You got the gloves on?
No, boys.
Have you had your hot chips?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good. That should warm the cockles of your heart.
It doesn't look too bad on screen, does it? But if you look outside, it's freezing.
So it's one end, isn't it, kind of left of screen? We'll call that the scoreboard end?
Yep, I reckon it's about a 5 to 6 goal win down the left of screen today.
Wow. I'll tell you what, Matty, we've had some incredible feedback on our Mafra Vision Care boy down on the boundary, umpire Lockie Floyd.
Under the pump last week too on the Sunday.
He was.
Responded well.
Loved his honesty. I'll tell you what, I've rocked up today. He's signing autographs and he's got the Mafra Vision Care vest and shirt on. They've just said, look, we've got to look after this fella. Mafra Vision Care, Lockie Floyd.
How are we, fellas? Good to be back here again next to my mate Cayenne. It's unreal.
Now, you umpired the early game today and I've just wrapped that game up, even though it was atrocious conditions. It was a good game of footy.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I haven't seen a lot of thirds footy this year, and that was really top-notch sort of stuff. It was really, really impressive.
It was. I thought it was an absolute ripper. Churchill got up in the end, as we said, by 19 points. I've got to say, and I'm not just saying it because you're our Mafra Vision Care man on the boundary, but you umpired very well today, buddy. I thought you were very good. Some close decisions that normally they get wrong. You got 100% strike rate right. Not that I'd know, but I thought you were great.
Oh, thank you. No, we had a good team out there today, so it was really, really good.
Any chance of a senior call-up for the big one in a couple of weeks?
We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, here we go, Matty. We might get a scoop. He give us another scoop on Sale City earlier in the day.
Yes.
We'll get to him at half time on that one. That
Yes.
was that's the scoop of the century, Matty. That
That is. That's out of my league, that one.
Well, it's not out of Lockies. He wasn't backward and coming forward on that one.
No.
I'll tell you what, the coffee lady. Oh, have you boys on the boundary had a go at the coffee out there today?
Currently got one right now,
I
Brad.
could smell it before.
How good is it?
It smelled good.
10 out of 10.
It is. They were out at Glengarry. Not Glengarry. Was it Glengarry? Glengarry last week. It is a very good coffee. I hope they're following us around everywhere, and I hope they're at Rosedale tomorrow because...
You didn't tell me this morning when I arrived.
Didn't I?
No.
Oh, well, I don't tell you everything.
Oh.
Didn't tell you the one that Lockie Floyd told us either, did you? Might add window.
How's your hazelnut latte?
Hazelnut latte. Have a listen to this one. It's straight out of Yarrigan. Hey, I tell you what, I've got some information now. The Woodside president, Ash Walpole, is a great fella. Had a chat to him during the week, and again this morning. I don't know what is this with the Walpoles. I don't think they sleep, Matty.
Yes, they're very, very busy.
They every time. It doesn't matter if you get here whatever time or they're here. I suppose that's the farming people because
Yeah.
he's a farmer.
Yep.
Do you know they're on 2,000 acres out there?
That's a lot of acreage.
It's a lot of acreage, and the parents, Jill, Walpole, and Noel. Now Noel's 85. And he still works every day, Kyan. Did you hear that?
Works more. You work more than what I ever will.
At least he admits it.
That's unbelievable. Have a listen to that wind through the effects mic. That is
Sounds
real
like
bad.
a car.
It does. I might just turn that down a little bit. It might be the tape. I might get rid of that tape. Actually, that might be flapping into the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our man from Mafra Vision Care, Lockie Floyd's right onto that. Don't worry about that. He's a ripper. Hey, yeah, see, it stopped. As you can hear, it's like ripping a Band-Aid off. Yes, Noel Walpole, 85 years old.
It's impressive.
It is, and still works every day. I mean, that's unbelievable. And Jill, they always sit near us at the cameraman's trailer there.
She wasn't happy.
Couldn't get her spot this
No,
morning.
it
Someone
should be
pinched
reserved.
it. Yes.
Should be a sign there.
I would have thought there would have been a sign on the
Yeah.
fence. Your president's parents
Yep.
should just get the right park. Lovely lady. She always comes up and has a chat when we're calling here at this ground. We haven't had any farmers' muffins or anything yet. I thought we might got a tray of
I
muffins.
thought she'd have a Boston bun all buttered up or something like
That's
that.
what they do. So, Jill, when we're back here next year, you'll be on to that. Hey, 2,500 animals, 30 cows to 1 bull.
He's a happy bull.
I might see if I can rent a place there.
He's
30
happy.
cows to 1 bull, Eddie.
That's impressive.
Well, impressive with the 1 bull.
Yeah, impressive for the 1 bull. Good on him.
30 to 1. That's just reminds me the Jam Club in Maul in the mid-'80s when I used to go there.
Oh.
30 cows to 1 bull.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about that. A 6th generation, the Walpoles on this farm, because Ash's son Alex played in round 1
Yep.
here in that game that we did against TTU
Yep.
way back in April 5, I think that might have been off
Yes. Feels like a lifetime ago.
head. Long time ago. And sixth generation, I love these sort of stories because I grew up in the city. I love the country now. I live in the country, but I love these sort of stories. So 2,000 acres, I find that, like, that's where I come from, about 5 suburbs.
That's a lot.
It's a big area, isn't it?
That's a lot. It's I'd love to know the size. If we should break it down, we should look it up and see how big it is.
Yeah, and my question is, you wonder, have they trodden on every blade of grass?
Oh, that's a lot of grass.
Well, it's 6 generations they've been there a while. You've had time. Noel's 85 and he's still working, so I would imagine he's seen a fair bit of that 2,000 acres.
A lot of silage.
They don't have cattle dogs.
No.
Noel does it in the ute.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. It's a ute.
Noel does that in the ute at
Yeah.
85.
Yep. It's impressive. What happened to the 4-wheelers?
Full.
Sit in the luxury of the ute.
Yes. I just want that one job. The Bulls get. Hey, down to the boundary, thanks to Mafra Vision Care. Lockie Floyd, you got a bit of a farming background, haven't you?
Yeah, I grew up on farms. Did a lot of horse racing with the harness racing with Dad growing up, and greyhounds as well. So
Well, speaking of which, I got an email during the week. Someone not very happy on your tip last week. What was its name again?
charismatic, and I believe it's still running.
Matty likes the old adage of it ends up, what is it? Dog meat? What is it?
Audi mince.
Aldi mince. There's every chance it could be a bit of Aldi mince. Lockie, he wasn't happy, and I won't mention names. Toddy Parnell from TTU. But
No names.
have you got a better tip for him today?
Yeah, like I said last Saturday, boys. 2 weeks from now, Bird Dubai over the 2,500. If he wins that, he's in the Melbourne Cup. So
Yeah, but he wants one today.
Does he?
He doesn't bet responsibly, and I think he's done his rent.
Righto, well, give me till quarter time. I'll do some research.
Good man, because he'll need that. Hey, we better talk some footy because there's a big game today, Matty.
There is.
Woodside take on last week Woodside defeated Hayfield in the qualifying fine out at your Lawn North. They got them the right to play the top side. Only lost the one game, TTU, and it should be an absolute ripper. And the last time that they met, well, we've called both games earlier this year. As you can see there, they won the right through. Did Woodside over the Kangaroos, and you can see that Rosedale won the elimination final that knocked out Sale City, and they have the right tomorrow against Hayfield. But this game today, twice they've played this year. We've covered that both times, and I've got to say it was 8 points round 1 out here, and we just didn't know who was going to win it that day, did we?
No, it was very close all day.
11-14-80 Woodside, TTU 13-10-88. So they got the chocolates that day. Braun's got 4 for the victors. Willetton was named best on ground. O'Sullivan got 5 for Woodside, and he was named best for his team. And then they met again in round 12, back on July 5 over at Tyres. And they got the chocolates again, the Bombers, and it was 12-10-82 over Woodside, 6-11-47. So they've been inaccurate both games, Woodside. On that day, the Prime Minister, Albanese, was named best for TTU, and they had 5 multiple goal kickers on that day. Sam and Will Curtin, Shields, Denovan and Braun's all got 2. Folk got 2 for the Woodside team, and Luke Johnson was named best.
And this is the third time, we've got no idea.
Well, we haven't got an idea. And you know what the strangest thing is? We're going to go down to the boys first for their tips in a second. And the strangest thing is, I thought when I made my tip, what am I thinking? And I'm still not comfortable with my tips, so we might cross down thanks to Mafra Vision Care. Firstly, with you, Lockie Floyd, who do you like today?
Yeah, boys, I had the pleasure of umpiring this game early in the season, so I'm actually going to go TTU today.
Well, and why wouldn't you? I mean, lost one game. They've beaten this side both times, but they did lose the big one last year, grand final day, but that's a year ago. What about you, Kyan Jenkins?
It's a tough one. I think TTU might just sneak over the line, but I'm not confident.
Is it a tough one because the TTU coach is your teacher at school?
Not exact. I think it's more the weather. It could really go either way. It's just whatever side takes their opportunities down that right side of the screen, I think.
So the two boys on the boundary have gone TTU, Matty, and you have gone?
I've gone Woodside, and that is because they have a home ground advantage, and I think the weather's going to be a real leveller, and I think Woodside have just got bigger bodies than what TTU have.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
I'm going to go Woodside, and there's a couple of reasons for mine too. I rate their back six the best back six in the competition. Usually that'll win your finals. It's hard to kick goals against a really back six. In this weather, as you say, a leveller, I'd be surprised, and I think you said on the podcast yesterday that if you kick 10 goals, you'll probably win today, and I'm with you on that.
Yeah, most finals you kick 10, you win.
Yeah.
So it's not you. So if it's a close game, it's against yourself. If you can get to 10 goals, doesn't matter what they kick, you normally win.
Yeah.
So.
And in this weather, 10 against this back six of Woodside, the home ground advantage is another reason I've gone that way.
Yep.
And I think also, this is going to sound a little bit, not strange, but the lack of footy for TTU in some of them. Woodside are hardened up. That win last week, that they played last week, I just thought that holds them in good stead. It was a good game against Hayfield. They had to fight, and they did that. They come in unchanged.
So they're settled.
Yeah.
They're settled.
They're my reasonings, and I think I'm just trying to make an excuse why I've gone Woodside. But people would say, how could you go against TTU? They've lost the one game, and it wasn't against this mob, it was against Rosedale.
Yeah, and they didn't win the flag day last year either, and they were so dominant then as well. So, but I think a lot rides on Riley Denovan today as well. Like it's hard to put so much pressure on such a young player.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I'll tell you also, the netball, last week we spoke to Tess Maxfield on the Be North Gippy podcast yesterday, and what a wonderful job she did on the Saturday with Elise Satori out at the George Bates ground. And then on the Sunday in the elimination final at Glengarry, she was coupled up with Meg Gordon. Today, she's with Emily Whitty from Glengarry, so you can, if you're into your netball, you can watch that stream also on the AGL Loy Yang North Gippsland Football Netball League YouTube page. And in the netball today, of the 6 games, Sales City are represented 5 times.
wow.
That is unbelievable. I mean, they're in the A grade against Churchill, which will be live streamed. They're in the B grade, D grade 17s and 15s, which is one and done. And that game's one and done. And TTU have won that second semi-final. And they've won their way through to the grand final in a couple of weeks at Churchill. It was Hayfield 3-8-26 and TTU 9-5-59. So they've run out 33-point winners, and that's what we mean by the weather being a great leveller. Matty Mosley is putting the scores on the whiteboard in the wrong spot again, Kai, and I'm just letting you know that. He's all over the place.
We should be trading rolls, I reckon.
I'm on a lean here too.
He's on a lean. And we are on a lean. There's no doubt about that. We're on a lean. So the netball today, Sales City, I just think is amazing. Now, we better cross down to Maffra Vision Care because our man, Lockie Floyd's partner, plays in the C grade for Sales City, and that's why they're not playing today, mate. They won last week.
Yeah, no, they won their elimination, so they actually play tomorrow at Rosedale. So, yeah, they've got 6 of the 6 sides in, which is impressive.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
It's a really good program from what I've been told. So, credit to everyone in that club, and especially the netball department.
Yeah, absolutely. Vote count, Matty.
Yes.
33-point winners to TTU on in the reserves, so they're through to Churchill in a couple of weeks. Hayfield undefeated until today. Wow. The vote count is Sunday the 7th of September.
It is. It's not far away.
It's not far away at all. There it is,
Yes.
right there at the Traralgon West Complex, 1 p.m. $5 entry, afternoon tea, live streamed on North Gippsland Football Netball League TV on the YouTube channel, thanks to AGL Loy Yang. And we'll be there. We're streaming that, Matty. We'll do the votes and we'll...
You got a favourite?
Yeah, I like the bit of Neil Diamond with a 2 shuffle shoe shuffle. Oh, you mean to win it?
Yes, to win it.
I thought you meant a song and a dance routine that I might punch out.
No,
on the
to
day.
win.
To win, Lord, gee, I got a few.
Yeah.
I got a few. I can tell you. Oh, you know what? I reckon he's playing tomorrow, and I reckon not. Mick Driscoll, the coach of Rosedale.
Yep.
I reckon he's a big chance.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, I reckon he's a real big chance. I think Jacobson. I think Maceese. I think McGuinness. Whitehill. Oh,
There's a few, isn't there?
Caleb Barnett hasn't had a bad year.
Yeah. He's probably not a fan favourite of the umpires, but
Oh, that would be true. Yeah,
But,
that would be true. Oh,
he's had a great year, though.
He has. There's a few. There's a lot.
Yep.
As the
Even
reserves.
Robbie McMillan didn't even throw him.
Well, he runner-up last year.
Yeah.
To Jacobson, he could win it quite easily.
Yeah. Yep.
There's Hayden Willerton.
He's had a super year.
What about a forward? You're a forward. Is there a forward? I've just named about 15 midfielders.
Yeah, well, it's not a forwards award as such. Like
You-
your Dean McDonald, he's kicked 80 odd. Keenan Hughes,
Yeah. They notice. You notice
yeah,
them.
they look good.
Is there a backman? Van der Swart?
Yeah, it's not a backman.
Lukey
forward.
Johnson?
Yeah. Big Stockdale with
Sinclair.
his 25 touches in the last quarter every week.
Oh, hey.
Makes the umpires remember him.
One running around here off the half-back flank for Woodside today, Adam Jansen.
Yeah, had a super year.
Has had an amazing year. So there's every chance. So that'll be a big day as TTU make their way onto the ground. Let's have a look at the sides. And first of all, we'll have a look at that TTU side. And right there, Braun's in the ruck for mine. That midfield. Aliotta comes into that side, and
Good-
so does
good
Stuart
in.
Goddard. They lose Savage and Sammy Dogood, but they pick up Aliotta into that midfield. Goddard will play on a wing. There's a couple of really good
They're
ins there,
very
Matty.
solid in mature, ready to go finals type players.
Yeah, and then I look at that side and I go, how have I tipped against this side? Up back,
They've done nothing wrong, have they?
no. James Jacobson, who we spoke to with their coach Jack Brown a couple of weeks ago, is superb off there. Guy Sinclair's a ripper. Kilgour, wow.
Yeah.
You know, speaking about who's going to get the best or win the best and fairest in the competition, Sal Burley medal, he's one that could go very close as well. Mick Jacobson in the middle. The captain Nielsen coming back into that side a few weeks back has been a big win for them. Shields has had a great season. Young Riley Denovan, apart from his last month, has been super, and the Curtin brothers, wow. It's a good side.
Yeah, we've tipped against them.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, but it's the Woodside.
And let's have a look at them.
Yeah.
And that's the reason. This is the reason. Oh, we've even turned the
Oh.
side around. I'll tell you what, we've got flash on the buttons today. Have a look
He's
at
on.
that.
He's on.
Stefan Gregory's just pulled in a room. Can we do that again? I bet you we'll test him out. We'll just see if
He wants to do it again.
We got to look at
Here
this.
we go again.
Wackadoo, you dizzy. Have a look at that. Wide Oak in the middle's been a super player. Missing up back, just a ball of muscle. The Johnson brothers. You got Stevens. This is that back six. Mickey Stockdale and Adam Jansen. That back six, to me, is the best in the competition.
It's mature. I've said it a couple of times. They're so mature and they're just ready. It's like it's their time.
Stainer and O'Sullivan finish in the top 10 in the goal kicking
Yeah,
up front.
had a sensational year, both of them.
Lee Stockdale comes into the side later in the year and just adds a bit of polish.
Oh, very much. So.
Hey.
As does Michaelides.
And Jeremy Morgan in the middle. Don't worry about his season with Michaelides as well. And then you've got the GOAT, the Foat.
What a game he played the other
GOAT.
week.
I said that the wrong way around. Foat the GOAT. What a sensational player he is. An unassuming type. He,
Very quiet like.
Yeah, he just... very humble man.
Yep.
He'll go forward and kick you a few. This is a super side.
Great matchup in the ruck.
Don't forget Tommy King on the wing. You forget
Yes.
him all the time. And he
I
doesn't
don't.
like that.
I remember it. It's you. He says I'm not getting enough love, so we'll
Ashton
give him
Jan-
some love.
Ashton Jansen too. Don't forget these guys on the bench. Dyke. Look at the bench.
Yeah, it's very.
Dyke, Rowan Misson and Ashton Jansen to come on that ground. The young Matten as well.
Yeah, Dyke was our Crown Hotel player of the
Yes.
game the other week. So
What a game. That's the big thing for me is this is going to be an absolute ripper. And have a look at the sky. It wasn't like that when I left Carramborough, I can tell you. It was as black as a dog's guts.
Yep.
And the rain was coming in sideways.
but it's still very cold.
We'll cross down to the boys on the boundary. How cold is it?
Still cold.
And for Mafra Vision Care, Lucky Floyd, how cold are you?
Nah, they just don't make them like they used to.
I agree with you there. Don't worry about that. This is the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show for the AGL Loy Yang North Gippsland Football Netball League in what promises to be a super game, whether you're tuning in on 107 FM in the grounds or you are watching in the pub, at home, down the local club on the North Gippsland Football Netball League YouTube channel. Enjoy the afternoon. It's going to be a beauty as they are warming up. But I would say get out here because a lot of people might have thought, because of the wild, woolly weather we had overnight in the last 24 hours, people might be thinking, oh, it'll be like that at Woodside. I can tell you, as you can see on the screen, yeah, it's windy, and the boys, or not the boys, one of them is down on the bench complaining that it's bloody cold. Park your car. There's still a couple of spots because the people from the under-18 game might have gone home. Joey White said he's heading back to watch the game.
Yes, back over the hill.
He's going back to Churchill to watch the game.
Yep.
So we'll send him out a cheerio throughout the afternoon. He's another one that could go close in that medal.
Yes.
Probably haven't won enough footy.
But he'll get a lot of ones, I reckon.
A lot of ones?
A lot of ones.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Normally your winners get the votes, but you give ones to the losers.
Umpires for today. In his 1,000th game, yes, I said that right, 1,000th game, Nick Callis. And alongside him with the field umpires is Jimmy Sutton. And with all respect to our man on the boundary, Lockie Floyd, thanks to Mafra Vision Care, I've got to say, Harry Davis is there, and he's my best umpire in the competition, Matty.
Big call.
I think he's an absolute ripper, and because he's so fit, and that's what we got from Lockie Floyd last week. On the boundary, Oliver Mooney, Mitch. Now, I said this name wrong. I've only found out. I think it's Schultz. I've been saying Schultz. I don't think the C is silent. Mitch Schultz. Oscar King and Chris King in goals is the boss. Dave Faulkner and Phil Callis. Emergency is Corey Schultz. Is that right, Lockie? Is that Schultz or Schultz?
Sculties.
Oh. Sculties. Okay, so Nick Callis. Lockie, 1,000 game. Tell us a little story about him.
Well, we've got some stats on Nick. So he's won 1 umpire of the year, 5 field umpires of the year, 2 North Gippy umpire of the year, and 11 senior grand finals. He is a great bloke. He does a lot for the club, and he's been a very good umpire for a very long time.
We thought he might have got the first bounce, and he has. Is that right? Yes.
Yep.
Geez, he looks like Harry Davis. Is he bigger than Harry Davis?
Between us, yes.
Yeah, he looks taller, which is surprising because he's got the same haircut too. Anyway, we're underway for the second semi-final. That was the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes Barbecue pre-game show, and this is the AGL Loy Yang match of the round, the second semi. First free kick. It'll go to the Electel. First game back in, goes up forward, gets out over the back of Duncan, tapped on. Mickey Stockdale's there. He wants the boundary. Flicks it as Duncan just gives him a little bit of a hip and shoulder over the boundary line. As you can hear the ooh from Matty. Wasn't my elbow into his ribs. We'll have a boundary throw in inside 50 for TTU. In it comes. Looks like Morgan's gone to Jacobson and he's tackled. Willetton. Was that? I thought it was Duncan. Willett? No, it was Nielsen. Thought he might have got a free kick.
Yeah.
Lockie Floyd. Was that incorrect disposal?
Oh, I thought there was a bit of an arm pin, maybe a dangerous tackle as well.
Okay, so it comes out to Mickey Jacobson, thanks to Mafra Vision Care. Lockie Floyd on the boundary today again as Electel onto the left foot. Goes inside, comes off the hands of the pack, gets out the back. Quick hands out from Waddell to Nelson. Right foot snapper goal, sits high, goes to the left. First score on the board for the afternoon goes to TTU, and it's a behind.
So you think there need to be 4 goals up at quarter time, you think, Brad? Just with the wind?
Our man, Kyan Jenkins, who's very rarely wrong on these things, reckons it's, I think you said a 5-goal, Kyan?
5 to 6,
Yeah, I reckon he's spot on.
Yeah.
I reckon you'd want every bit of 4. I think the big thing for me is not allowing the opposition to score against it.
Yeah, if they can get 1 or 2 into the wind, you've got to bang on another 2 or 3, so...
And a lot's relied on this fella, Mickey Stockdale.
Oh,
as he
look
brings
at
the
that.
ball. Look at the wind carry that out of bounce on the full. He's kicked that 70.
Yep.
And it's come back the other way. That's an amazing...
As we can see the flag
breeze.
there on the screen, Brad. Just
Yeah. Fraser Brawns will take the free kick, and a lot depends on him today, Matty.
Yep.
For the Bombers. He's going to go short. Just lays it up to Duncan. Still outside defensive 50. Plays onto the left foot inside 50, but Just chopped off beautifully by Lee Stockdale. Gives it off to Lukey Johnson onto the right foot. Wants the middle of the ground. Gets out over the back. O'Sullivan straight through the hands. Sinclair mops up on the left foot. Finds Aliotta, who's also... he's had a lot of it as he finds Duncan
Yes,
early.
and Duncan will get onto that left side of the foot. Little chip kick to Jacobson. Umpire said play on. He'll kick inside 50. Lowers the eyes to Brawns. Oh, great spoil there by White Oak. Willerton there for TTU is lurking around. But they're going to clear this out. Or will they? Duncan's lurking for TTU. Doesn't stick the tackle. The umpire's called that out of bounds, but I don't know if it was. Lockie Floyd. Did you see that there? We'll look on the screen. Oh.
I've got to
very
say,
close.
Jacobson hasn't repaired that number 3 jumper.
No,
He's
he's
in
got
the
the
6
number
again
6, yep.
today.
Michaelides there. Tries to get the clearance. Gets it back again.
Oh, he's gone.
And he's gone there. And he's wearing the number 40 as well.
Oh, why have they done? Why do they do this?
Yep, so Michaelides is on the number 40 as well as Duncan here for TTU. Started off well. Chip kick, looks for Willerton and gets him. And he'll go back probably about 45 metres out from goal. Even he's got his left arm heavily strapped as they played on. And he'll kick long. Let's go across the face again. That's TTU's second behind of the day. So it's going down there a lot. They've had two shots already. We're only 3 minutes into the game.
Down on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, it looks like Guy Sinclair's got the matchup with Mick O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan's kicked 21 goals in his past 4. That's a key matchup today.
Yeah, good call. I know I bet on about it, but why would you wear a different number in a final?
Well, we understand Mick Jacobson because he's got rips.
Well, you can repair it in 5 minutes.
Well, that's true.
It's been 3 weeks.
Yes, that is very true. As Stockdale he's actually struggling to get it out, but he's going the dead side as well. As we're going to have another boundary throw in here. A lot of the play is going to be on this side.
Oh, here's a question for you. Are these the 2 best ruckmen in the comp?
Absolutely. Or with Dane McGuinness.
Yep.
Yep, for sure.
Well, that's 3.
Yep. Well, that's hard to break him. It's hard to break him.
Off the hands of the pack into the left forward pocket for the Bombers. All the play has been up that in this early part
It's
of the
going
game.
to be hard for Woodside to get it out.
Yeah, but they're going to be hard to score on too.
Yeah.
If you don't score on them with it today, you're in trouble. Ball back into play. Nielsen does the job with Fote. Fote wins a tap. Playing for the free kick. Was it one of the Morgans? Hard to tell.
Yeah, looked like Jeremy.
No, that's not Jeremy.
Or was it Tyson King?
It is.
Tyson King. Tom King.
Tom King. Up outside defensive 50. Brawns gets a fist to it. Might have taken a high free kick here. Brawns. Yeah. He didn't know he got it. It was definitely there, Lockie Floyd from Mavra Vision Care, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely got one over the shoulder. Sometimes they just don't feel it, I don't think, these big boys.
Inside 50, gets to the front, Willerton fumbles very uncharacteristically, or just handballing it to himself is Ashton Jansen. Couldn't cleanly take it on the second go. Beautifully done.
Oh, Jacobson.
Oh, Jacobson round the corner. High ball. Good use of the body, but couldn't take the slips catch. Was Waddell. Bounces out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in left forward pocket for the Bombers.
Yes, and it's been a very scrappy start of the game, but we did expect that to happen today. It's going to be a long day here as the ball's back into play. Fote with the tap. King for Woodside. Just dribbles it over. The umpire says we'll have another boundary throw in. As there's a bit of words there with Tom King and Jai Nelson. As the ball comes back into play. A lot of players around the ball. One there by Fote. Willerton there, back to Nelson. He'll snap it inside 50. Try and mark that with about 10 blokes around.
Oh, it's a hard landing.
Yeah. Jacobson there for TTU. Taken over the line. We're going to have another boundary throw in.
That was Denovan, and he fell right on that buttock, the left buttock. Have a
Oh.
look at that, and he got up holding it.
Yep, you would have felt that.
Tell you what, that would have been the TRFM mark of the day.
Yep. Ball back into play by Fote with the tap. Willerton here. Just keeps tapping it along. Does well in the end. It's going to be chopped off there by White Oak. Hopefully he's feeling a little bit better this week. Big crook last week.
Oh, he was, yes.
Yeah, he had the gastro.
Got the white shorts on today.
Yeah, lucky.
Maybe he's cleared up.
Kicks down. Kicks long down the wing. Looks for Stainer, but doesn't get to him. And Brawns gets the tap. Wants to give it to Jacobson. Jacobson just gets it over the line. He's going to be another boundary throw in. So he's got a bit of a tape there, Jacobson, on that left hammy. Ball back into play. Brawns with the tap. Fode's going to get there for Woodside with the tap, but Jacobson chops it off again. Just gets tackled hard there by King. And we'll have another boundary throw in. But the Woodside, they've finally made it out of the defensive 50 and they've brought it to centre wing.
And the beauty of that, though, is they haven't been scored on.
Yeah.
Just the two behinds as Brawns wins the tap. Aliotta gets toe poked, but Stockdale, that's Lee, onto the left foot, into the middle of the ground. Umpire's pulled a holding free kick. It'll go to Goddard, who's into the side today.
Good in.
A very good in. Normally see him in the long sleeves, don't we? I thought. I might be wrong. No?
Nah.
Goddard.
Lost his footing.
He certainly did Nick Fox. It gets out over his head. King overruns it, gets back to Fox, collects it. Jansen lays the tackle, gets the handball out, looking for a high free kick, and he gets it.
Soft.
Just to the old Ginnivan where he dropped in was Duncan, down to Mafra Vision Care's Lockie Floyd.
Yeah, just a little drop of the knees there. It's very hard when the players are doing this. They're developing that skill.
Certainly are. Duncan inside 50, gets to the front. Nielsen overruns it, comes back to Aliotta. Had a lot of it early in this first quarter. Punches it back. Here we go. Twight gives it off. Ends up in the hands of Hourigan as a flying shot at goal. He's going to miss everything. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, it's been a good start from TTU, putting on that dominance of just getting possession. However, I think Woodside will be the happier the side so far. 7 minutes in yet to concede a goal.
Has the wind let up at all, or is it still as powerful as it has been since the day started?
Well, it's up and down. As soon as you mention it, it goes back down again, but it'll only increase throughout the day.
Up to half back for Woodside. Sullivan lays the tackle on Hourigan. He's another one that's going to play a big part for the Bombers. Off half back.
Yep.
It's Trent Hourigan. Going to be doing a team of the year soon. He'd be lay down Mazzara, I would have thought, to get into it. Fox around onto the right foot, sends it high inside, but
didn't take his eyes off the footy.
Benny Johnson, the captain. This is the back six I talk of. Very hard to score. In fact, the free kick in the end of Jansen. Johnson took the mark, but Adam Jansen will take the free kick. The nice line boots, plays on, sends him outside the defensive 50, goes towards Folk. Brawns does well. Aliotta to Jacobson on the right foot. In they go again. Out the back. Nielsen round the body. The captain. Great shot at goal. It bounced into the defender. Unlucky. And it was Stevens. The ball bounced straight into him. There's going to be a confrontation between the umpires. It's a goal.
How? I'd love to see that again.
It must have bounced over
Here
the
we go,
line.
Brad.
So you'll see here it bounced into Stevens. He's saying it bounced. Oh, he might be right. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
So
They'll take it.
TTU, I've forgotten who kicked it. Nielsen, wasn't it? Yes. So down on the boundary, guys, what did you think?
Yeah, it's one of those. So they're in a really good position, but yeah, it's hard to tell when you're about 80 metres away if that's bounced over.
Definitely
first.
interesting on the replay there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm not privileged to see that.
No, well, in the call, I thought it bounced short, but anyway, back in the middle. Stockdale goes inside 50, but mopped up by Jacobson. That's James. The kick's not great onto the outer side to Sam Curtin. He wants up the line. Again, Stockdale just shrugs the tackle and toe pokes the right foot kick. Here they go. Inside 50. Stainer takes an absolute ripper. Hands out in front, and Zach Kilgour. So he'll get the free kick, the mark, Stainer, and one against it.
Massive.
Yeah, absolutely. Only 8 points down. One against this Breeze. He's not going to make that count. He's going to miss everything, I think. No, just sneaks in for a behind to the Wildcats. And they get their first score on the board.
And they're going to bring the ball back in by Hourigan. Normally a fantastic user of the footy. They'll probably go to the far side of the ground because it'll work with the wind. He's made it of a live me. He's going to go the other way. Kicks long. He's looking there for Jacobson. Doesn't quite get to him. Lambert there for Woodside with the great take.
I reckon that's why he went that side, because
Jacobson.
he was there.
Yeah. Nielsen with the tap straight to Willerton, but Dyke straight onto him. As Dyke's probably coming off the interchange now, probably 10 minutes in. That's one there by Fote, gets it moving forward. Morgan gets it inside 50, looking for O'Sullivan, gets the front position, but the roving was great there by Strainer, just can't pick it up. First there for Woodside. There.
How good were the hands for O'Sullivan to get it down?
It was. It was
Very
perfect.
smart.
It was perfect. And it's in a dangerous position now. They don't want to get Woodside to score a goal here for TTU. Into the wind. And it's Nielsen going up against O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan with the tap. Does well in the end. He does his own roving, which is Nielsen there for TTU. The ball's gone out of play. We've got another boundary throw in. So we're 13 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's TTU 128 to Woodside, just a solitary point here. So we're going to have another boundary throw in.
So we're gone 13 minutes, and scoring is hard to do today. There's no doubt about that. Fote grabs it out of the ruck, gets it on the left foot.
Oh, the tap.
Towards O'Sullivan. He's laid off the tap again. Geez, he was held long in the tackle. Umpire Jimmy Sutton was right onto that.
That's a White Oak?
Yep.
Yep.
And Cam Whiteoak will get the free kick. He's only about 40 metres out directly in front. He's a beautiful kick of the footy. And for Mafra Vision Care, down on the boundary, Lockie Floyd, that looked pretty obvious.
Yeah, we love those ones. That was really easy there. If he didn't pick that up, one of our mid-zone umpires would have picked that up. So that was as easy as they come.
Yeah, just held him long in the tackle, didn't he?
Yeah, held on way too long there. I reckon the ball was gone for two. You can let it go for a second or two, but that was way too long.
So, Whiteoak, to bring him within a point. You want to make every post a winner down that end today. And again, they've missed another one they probably should have got, Matty.
Yeah.
So,
Even though it's dead straight, it's still a very hard kick into this wind. Very, very hard.
So they trail by a goal now, the Wildcats. Secondary kick in to Nielsen. Plays on, as you can hear that wind through the effects mic. She is very breezy here. Misson gets the hands out. Well done. Cats through Fife. Feeds it off. It's going to end up in the hands of Lambert to Adam Jansen. Hit the belly of the ball, which is going to drag it out of bounds on the full. And free kick will go to Hourigan for TTU. Right on the boundary. As Tommy Matten mans the mark. So hasn't got a lot to go to. Waiting for some movement. Signs to play on, then just sits it up long. They set up really well here, Woodside. Johnson gets his hands to it, gets out the front. Quick kick forward from Fox. Bouncing ball, here's the boy. Me man, Hayden Willerton. Got to sit for him. He's had about 5 goes at it.
Oh my God, Hayden Willerton, you don't want to see that again.
It just wouldn't bounce for him. And then he tried to toe poke it a couple of times.
Oh, that was sensational on the replay.
Oh, I reckon that's up on Vote Camp presentation.
Oh, it's got to be.
That'll be on there. As Mickey Stockdale brings the ball back into play for the Wildcats. Off the hands, out the back. Taken out over the line for by Twite. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Oh, unbelievable what we just seen then, Brad. Unbelievable.
Certainly was.
Just shows he's only human at the end of the day. As the ball comes back into play. And it's Nielsen again here up against Fote. Fote gets the tap. Dyke with the clearance, which is a good thing. He's gained about probably 30 or 40 metres. The umpire said, no, we're going to throw it in. As it's right in front of us here on the Sports Stream live side of the ground. It's going to be Fote and Nielsen again. Two super midfields of the competition going at it here. Ball back into play. And the wind's taken that an extra 15 metres and it's gone the other way. So the umpire said, let's do it again, which is a good call as well.
Gee, I can't remember a game or a day so windy. Definitely not this year, but for a while this bad.
Yeah, it's very bad. Fote with the tap. Hourigan for TTU with the footy. He's wrapped up there. Again by Lambert. With a great tackle. Which would say it was Jeremy Morgan. Fote with the tap. And Woodside, will they be happy with their first 16 minutes? Because they're not scoring.
Oh, I think they'd be happy. Yeah, against that breeze. As long as they'd be disappointed they didn't get those 2 goals.
Yeah.
But they'd be happy that they're keeping them to a low score.
Yep. As they get the clearance here, TTU for Hurigan to Mickey. Looking for Aliotta, but he won't get there. But does the pickup was fantastic. Little chip kick to Brawns. Jacobson's there in the midfield. They don't look at him, and it's Mickey. He'll go long. Looks for Waddell, and Twite there for TTU. Kicked out of the middle by Johnson. To Cooper Ryan. Just can't pick the footy up, but it's Dyke there with the pick-up, does well. Got another ball up here, centre of the ground.
So that was another good build-up by TTU, but they just set
getting
up
chopped
so
off.
well.
They are.
At back 6. So Brawns wins the tap. Josh Morgan takes it away onto the right foot, lowers his eyes, and the wind's going to drag that away from O'Sullivan to the hands of Sinclair. He takes it out over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, for the first about 15 minutes of that quarter, Woodside didn't have a spare behind the ball. They do now. I have a feeling that TTU might start with one from the outset of the second quarter to just limit the scoring.
Yeah,
Luke Johnson is that person, it looks like?
It would be.
Yeah.
He usually plays that role.
Yeah.
As Nielsen gets his handball free. Mickey over the top. Slipping, gets his kick away in the end. High ball up the wing. Good punch from Luke Johnson. That's that intercept that you speak of, Matty. He's in the right spot to come and spoil that.
Yep, he just sits back and just reads the play.
So we'll have a boundary throw in. Centre wing position out of side. 18.5 minutes gone first quarter. 7-point lead to the Bombers in the AGL Loy Yang match of the round.
Interesting, Jack Brown playing forward.
Yes. Second semi-final day here at Woodside. Nielsen, he's had a bit of it. Feeds it off to the outside. They'll go inside 50. Gets it forward. Really well done on that occasion. It was Adam Jansen. High free kick. It'll go the Bombers' way. And that is Brown.
Yep.
He's trying to milk a 50.
Not a known goal kicker.
No. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary might know. He probably sees him at playtime kicking the footy on the footy oval.
He's no good, boys.
So, Jack Brown, the Trafalgar High. Is he a PE teacher?
He was an assistant principal.
Oh, hold on. He's the top knob.
Oh!
Oh, Kyan Jenkins, you've just sold him down the golden path, and
It's
he's
no
now
good.
got the leading contender for the Finch Cafe goal of the day.
Must have slipped off his boot, boys.
Wow. What a, well, I was going to say captain's goal. It's a coach's goal. And he gets his first for the afternoon. Have a look at that. Read that perfectly. Off the boot, the big fella. And we're back in the middle.
Yes. Very timely there for TTU as we're 20 minutes gone here in the first quarter. As Misson goes up in the ruck now against Brawns. Aliotta there for TTU. Dyke for Woodside. They get the clearance through Misson. And they mark to Jeremy Morgan. Kicks. Looking there for Stainer, but there's a 2-on-1, but he just held his position perfectly.
Just protected that ball drop
Yep,
beautifully.
against
didn't
two quality defenders there in Kilgour and Jacobson. But this is no easy kick.
he? Jeremy Morgan had the leg from there, didn't he?
Oh, it's tough.
It
It's
is
tough
a tough
kicking in the breeze.
But is this a tougher spot? Although I was talking to someone
That
from
way.
Woodside, this is the pocket. They get a break of that wind.
That's interesting.
Whilst we feel it here,
They
in
don't.
that pocket, you
got the
you're
trees
sort of
behind you.
sheltered. Yeah, and he's made a fool of me. But they were saying
I can
that
see what you're
he's
saying.
sheltered. Yeah. But I don't know. You boys on the boundary, Jeremy Morgan's a beautiful leg. Would you have gone with that?
I would have probably popped it out to maybe 10 metres out, top of the goal square. And even if TTU punch it through, it's another score on the board.
As the ball's back into play, and it's O'Sullivan there for Woodside. Gets the tap. Twite here for TTU. Gives the handball off to Aliotta. Little chip kick. They've just gained territory and they've gone 70 metres out of their defence, which is a good thing for TTU. We're going to have another boundary throw in on the other side of the ground.
Geez, Aliotta's been good this first
Yeah, had a
quarter.
great first 5 or 6 minutes as well. So we're 21 and a half minutes gone here in the first quarter. They want to defend hard here, TTU, just to get through the quarter. Don't give Woodside a goal. Missing here for Woodside. To Mickey. Willardson kicks. Looking there for Twite. Just can't get there. It's Fife for Woodside. And we'll have another boundary throw in here on the other side. As we can see, Jacobson just giving some direction. As Braun's going up against Misson. Braun's with the tap. Little fresh area from Braun's. Twite again. They're looking for him a lot. Gets rid of Fife, but he just can't keep it in play. And have another boundary throw in.
I'd be a little bit disappointed here, Woodside.
They've
21-minute mark.
had opportunities.
Yeah, they have.
They've had set shots.
Against that breeze. I know they've kept the opposition to 2, but geez, they could have had a couple themselves.
Yep. There's the big tap there by Brawns. Looking there for Duncan. Stockdale, and that was Lee Stockdale. Gets it out of defence. Does he get the right bounce? Yes, he does. And it's like you say, Brad, it's very hard to score against this Woodside
Oh, it is.
backline.
It is, and I'm more convinced now 10 goals will win this.
Yep. As the ball's come back into play. Brawns grabs it out of the ruck and just gets the territory going, but it's Benny Johnson.
Hey, just read it quick.
He's so smart. And they normally just chip out of defence. We've seen them do it a lot this year. They back their skills. Back to Ryan. And they've turned it over, and Hourigan's got it here for TTU, and he goes back, and he'll go to Jacobson. He goes onto that left foot.
Good
That's
mark.
a great mark in the end there by Kay Duncan. He's had a great first quarter. And with this win, he's every chance.
Yeah, they're telling him to go.
Yep. He's been told to hurry up, and he's played on. Kicks. And yet again,
Lukey Johnson.
it's Lukey Johnson. Cuts it off. So he's had about 2 or 3 innocent marks already, and he kicks out long. He's looking there for Jeremy Morgan, and as we can see with that wind, it's just pushed across.
Down on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins. How many on the fulls have we seen on that line right near you already?
I think in the reserves game it was almost every time they came out here, and it's the same story for this one. I'd like to see him either use the other side or just maybe chip it out of defence.
Mickey brings it back into play. Punch from behind by Fote, finds the boundary. So we're 22 and a half gone in this first quarter. It's 13-point lead to the Bombers. The Hurricane Higher scoreboard. The AGL Loy Yang match of the round. North Gippsland football. Fote holds the front spot, gets the tap away. Josh Morgan lays the tackle. Kicked free. Duncan overruns it. Lee Stockdale dives. Duncan gets it on the outside now. Willardson, he's fumbled a couple of times now, and that's Liam Mickey. Just lucks the fortune in the end. Got it forward, and it'll be Curtin that'll take the mark. He's only about 30 metres out directly in front here. And Sammy Curtin has an opportunity to put their third on the board. Won't be a long quarter, Matty.
Nah, won't be long at all.
So, Sammy Curtin hasn't had a lot of it in the first quarter.
Doesn't need a lot of it, though.
He doesn't. Kick from 30 out, directly in front. Set sail, misses to the right. No, holds its line and just sneaks in. Goal umpire Condis. And the Bombers get their third. 3-3-21 now. Woodside just the 2 behind. 25 and a half gone. Hurricane High scoreboard first quarter. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, it was a little bit of a fight behind play, boys. Harry Davis would have got his kilometres and making sure after last week. But I think Woodside would be quite happy. They just need to tighten up their kicks out of the back half. But I feel like Lukey Johnson will be quite happy with the way they're going.
Churchill 9, Sale City 6 on the netball courts, and Tess Maxfield and Emily Whitty over there calling that one. Kick smothered, well done by Jacobson. Oh, King does really well. Then gets it onto the boot, sits it up, and O'Sullivan was running back and Sinclair running forward. He read it better. Out to Willardson, wants a 50 from Stockdale, and he's going to get it. Umpire Harry Davis, look how quick he runs backwards. Have a look at that. He's quicker than me forwards. Willardson, sits it up high, inside 50 to Nilsson. Doing really well was Adam Jansen to get his fist to that. Fox has been good, feeds it back to the slipping over Sam Curtin. Has time though, somehow. Then
Doctors
feeds it
gave
off
up.
to Jacobson.
Let him come around.
That is the Finch Cafe goal of the day to Mick Jacobson. And TTU go on to 4-3-27. Going to get a free kick in the middle. And it's going to go to Woodside, is it? Well, cost down for Mafra Vision Care, Lockie Floyd.
Yeah, boys, there was a bit of a scrap there, and there was a high free kick there for Stockdale, and there's a 50 for a bit of back chat as well. So
After kicking a goal.
yeah, the greatest advantage would be the middle of the ground.
Yeah, unbelievable. The goal counts. So it's 4-3-27. Woodside 2 behinds on the Hurricane High scoreboard.
I'll tell you what, though, if they need this goal, because Matt Dyke just gave up in that contest.
He did,
Just
didn't
stopped.
he? Yeah. And it's Fote. Ryan Fote needs to put it through. Not long to go in the first quarter. Sits it up too high for mine, but it's going to hold its
Yes.
weight.
That's a leveller.
It certainly is. And the Wildcats get their first 1-2-8. They trail TTU 4-3-27. 28 minutes gone, first quarter. Hurricane High scoreboard.
Yes, and that's not an easy kick. Kicking into an absolute gale there. But Jack Brown will be quite disappointed with that. There was no need for it. They had the jump on Woodside. Is 3 goals enough? We'll soon find out. As Fote and Braun's going back up in the ruck. Something's happened off the play. It's going to be a free kick to Woodside again.
Gee.
Lockie Floyd.
Yeah, boys. So that one there was a centre square infringement. So the square was locked, ball wasn't up, and they had an extra player just creep over the line.
That's hold.
Yeah, and there's another free kick here to Woodside, and it's going to go to O'Sullivan by the look of it.
I reckon Kyan Jenkins seen that.
Yeah,
Holding the man there, boys.
and it was definitely there. He's gone back, but he's going to have to kick this a good 55 metres.
Tell you what, he's a man that could do it.
He's
You
a
know
beautiful
him, you
kick.
know him better than most.
Yeah, he's a lovely kick. This weather will make it interesting, but 9 times out of 10, he's a lovely kick. Not your typical looking footballer. As he comes in, and that's a massive kick.
Oh.
That is a massive kick. And that's Woodside's second goal of the afternoon, and that's TTU 4-3-27 to Woodside 2-2-14 as we're 29.5 minutes gone on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, not only has he probably kicked it 50, 55 metres, he's gone 10 metres over the line, so I reckon he's given that a 60, 65 metre kick there. But this is really disappointing from TTU. Lack of discipline here could end up costing them a spot in the grand final and another week off.
13 points to me, Matty Mosley.
Not enough yet.
No, not the 29.5 minute mark. It's not enough. I know you don't know until half time and they're both kicked that way. But right now, this is a good comeback.
It is. As they get it out, it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Brawns there for TTU. Didn't seem like a lot in it, as you can tell by Ryan and Fote's expression there, and they give it off to Jacobson, and he'll kick inside 50 on that left foot. Stockdale's there, doesn't go up. Oh, Lukey Johnson nearly gets it. Waddell onto that left foot. Will he get the right bounce? Will it bounce? Yes, it does. And that's Waddell's first goal of the afternoon, and they needed that. 30 minutes gone here. And that brings TTU 5-3-33 to Woodside 2-2-14 on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Right now, is that the Finch Cafe goal of the day leading contender?
I think so.
A non-preferred foot?
No, he's left footer.
Oh,
Yep. Still a good goal.
yeah, I'll rate that one as the leading contender. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
I'll have to disagree with you, boys. That O'Sullivan goal before, that's got to be the goal of the day.
Into the wind.
Just an average.
Into the wind, 60 metres, I reckon he's kicked that easily.
Oh, gee.
We're wrong.
Exciting, though, that one.
Oh.
Josh Morgan, great hands. Quickly to Michelades in the number 40 because he just decided not to bring the 23 today. O'Sullivan does something completely stupid. Kicks it out of mid-air and on the full.
Kicking at the Yarram, I think.
He's in. And James Jacobson just says, thank you very much. It's in the back of a ute. And we wonder if that's one of the Walpole utes because they have the utes instead of cattle dogs.
Yes.
Out on 2,000
Wonder what they
acres.
use. Land Cruisers or Hiluxes?
Just Gippsland Land Rovers.
Of course.
That's what they'd be, just 140 grand a pop. We've probably got about 6 of them.
Yeah. 2,000 acres,
Geez,
jeez.
I'd be buying a $200 cattle dog myself. As James
Bit cheaper.
Jacobs squares it up. Sinclair takes a bounce after 2 steps.
I don't get it.
Adam Sard does it every time at Carlton. Goes to the outer side, but, oh, bit high. So the Wildcats get it out to the outer side. Go inside 50 again, chopped off by Sinclair. Just read that. He was just parked there anyway as he delivered outside the defensive 50, and they've kicked it straight back to him. It's 19-point lead to TTU. They have got their 5 that we thought they should, but big thing here is Woodside have got 2 against it. Tapped on. Gee, he's fumbled again, young Hayden Willerton. He's going to get it back. Does better this time. Runs through his space. Goes inside 50. Out of bounds on the full. Gee, they'll come across to the coach here, will they? Benny Johnson. Stevens has the ball under the scoreboard. Couldn't be long to go.
No.
Just about to tick over 31 minutes here at Woodside Rec Reserve. Stevens elects to go up the line. Up they go. Gets to the front. He's been good Michelades. To Josh Morgan. Out to wide out. Did he have the ball? Umpire said no. Good decision. Jimmy Sutton. Go down to Mafra Vision Care's Lockie Floyd.
Yeah, that's another good free kick there, boys. I thought that was a really good quarter for the umpires, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought they did well too. So quarter time.
Good quarter.
TTU 5-3-33 on the Hurricane Higher scoreboard. They lead the Wildcats at home in a final, second semi-major final. They lead by 19 points, the Bombers. So we'll be back here just after these short messages in the AGL Loy Yang North Gippsland Football Netball League. A second semi-final here at Woodside. It is the Bombers by 19 points.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from few to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve, where at quarter time, TTU hold a 19-point lead. They started well but didn't score, but then they scored late. The Bombers 5-3-33 to Woodside 2-2-14, more importantly, against it. I can see Lockie Floyd out there. Can you see him, Matty? He's out there and he's got Harry Davis with him. I reckon he might be having a chat. No? Are you there, Lucky? Can you hear me, Lockie? Yes, once he's talking to his mates in the yellow, that's the end. We won't see or hear of him. Kyan Jenkins is also out there, so he'll be getting what he can get. I can tell you in the netball, it was about 6 points in the way of Churchill over Sale City. I'll just have a double check now because update, of course, yes, no worries. This Netball Connect, I'll tell you what, it's been a fail this year, I've got to say. They've got to fix that. It has not been good at all. Lockie Floyd down on the boundary thanks to Mafra Vision Care.
Yeah, no, really good chat with the umpires there. So having a chat with umpire Harry Davis, the hold there on Bronze in the ruck, he pretty much explained it the same as you guys. A little bit soft, but because it took him out of the next contest, he had to pay it. So he felt like that was a major and obvious one because it stopped him from going to that next act of play.
I just got to say, you'll see Brendan Garrett, who's a board member of the North Gippy League, just if you look over your right shoulder in the middle, he's got a pink vest on. If you get a chance today, either of you two, you've got to get up there. We've got to get him on air because wearing a pink vest just don't cut it in the North Gippsland Football Netball League. Kyan Jenkins, you were out at the TTU huddle.
Incorrect, boys. Woodside.
It was a 50-50 chance, wasn't I?
I just had a little look into their huddle, Benny. Lukey Johnson, I get it wrong all the time. He was very occupied with his whiteboard, but from what I can gauge, they're going to try and push the halfbacks up defensively and try and just squeeze the space they give TTU with the contest. They were giving far too much. But in their previous 9 fixtures, I did a bit of research during the week, the only issue with TTU is they've lost 2, they're 7-2, but in those games kicked 5-17 and 6-17 respectively. And it's the same for Woodside, poor starts and inaccuracy. So I'll be interested to see from here which one can really rise up to the occasion.
Yeah, that's a really good get by you, Kyan. Woodside do that a lot. Matty, that push up, particularly
Heavy press.
Yeah, when the opposition's against that wind, they make it impossible. I wouldn't be surprised, and Kyan, I'll get you to do this if you have the opportunity. Just mark something on your pad there. Every time TTU go inside 50, I wouldn't be surprised if Woodside can keep them to single figures, maybe even 3 or 4 inside 50s because of the way they do press up. Could you do that for us?
We'll put a bucket of chips on it.
Yes. I knew you were going to bet with food, not money. And while I got you, Lockie Floyd, have you found that tip for us yet? Because Toddy Parnell keeps texting me.
Yeah, I reckon Mr. Brightside, I think he's in race 8 just because the track's a bit heavy.
Well, you wouldn't get good odds there on that, would you?
$7 I think it is.
Are you serious?
Yep.
All right, Matty, you might start this call because I might get onto Sportsbet and have a boot crack at that.
$7.
Joey Wykes is the co-coach out of Churchill. He's in the rooms now. Churchill watching the game.
Got back quick.
I'll tell you what, I want to find out what he's driving. I bet you he's in the Gippsland Land Rover because he got back there way too quick. He stopped at Dan's Bakery for a bar me. I love a bar me. I got hungry now. Did you hear that, Kyan, on the boundary?
I didn't, boys.
Joe Wykes, the Churchill coach, has got back in record time to Churchill from Woodside, and he got a bar me. Vietnamese roll. I don't think he knows what that is, a young fella. Back in the middle. Off we go. Fote wins the tap. Michaelides out the back. Now it's Jansen. Geez, that's soft hands. Beautiful hands. He gets it back from Morgan. Check side inside 50. Just couldn't trap it. Was Lee Stockdale cleanly. Gets to the front. Jansen follows up onto the right foot. Not a great kick. Wants the boundary though, and he'll get it. So we'll have a boundary throw in. Do you know what a bar me is, Kyan Jenkins?
Oh, I do, boys. Don't worry, I do.
Yeah, they are one of the best things you'll ever eat.
Barbecue chicken range supreme over pork.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's all over
I'm not going to argue with him.
Nah, because he gets real fire.
He'll know. If Joe Wykes is listening, he might send us through where Dan's Bakery is because I could be stopping there on the way home myself. Gets to the front. Brown back to the back line now. We thought that had happened. Goes up towards the half back line. Here he is, the baller muscle, the Jim King. Dan Misson takes the mark. What a season he's had. He'd be in the team of the year, wouldn't he?
He'd be very, very close.
You have to be very close. Plays on, goes inside
Nice
50
kick.
it is. High ball, Jacobson does well. Gets his fist to it. He'll follow it up, don't worry about that. O'Sullivan's there first. Couldn't take it, and Goddard will take it out over the boundary. Right forward pocket under the scoreboard. 19-point lead to the Bombers in the second semi-final. AGL Loy Yang match of the round. And there's that press up that we speak of. No one backward of centre.
Not one.
So it'll be hard to get out. Willetton taps it forward. Denovan's a long way from home. Goes in after it again. Out towards Lukey Johnson. Geez, he reads it well. He sends him inside 50. Not a great ball. Duncan sits under it, takes the mark. So, and this what will happen. It's going to be hard to find anyone because all he's going to see is blue and white hoops. Mickey drops the mark but feeds it off quickly out towards the boundary. And, geez, Adam Jansen done a lot and does a lot again and finds the boundary.
Yeah, the best way to sort of break a press, from my knowledge and playing in when I was playing, you've got to run it out and you've got to link up. It's the easiest way to get it out. If you kick it down the line...
Certainly can't kick over it today.
No, you can't. You can't. As Brawns with the big tap. Looks for Jacobson. He gains about 15 metres and we're going to have another boundary throw in.
I see the runners for TTU are in prison orange today. Haven't seen that before. That looks like something Carl Williams would have worn back in the day.
Back in the day. No longer with us.
Thank God.
And it's going to be a downfield kick and it's going to go to Waddell. And look at him sprint back because there was 35 players behind the play of this.
Seymour Street Arcade is Dan's Bakery.
So he's got to Traralgon.
Well, he's home.
Unbelievable.
Back in Churchill, but that's where the bar me is. He
Yeah.
stopped it. Oh, I'll be there. Don't worry about that.
Well, you're in Traralgon tonight, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Toddy Parnell knows. He's right on to me.
As Nielsen kicks it across, and that's a lovely kick. Can they finish off? That's
Oh.
an absolute wobbler.
That's
But
a
it's another
Sinclair.
one.
Quinny Sinclair.
The better one?
No.
Nope.
Better not say that. Better not say he's the better one.
You said it, not me.
6-3-39, the Bombers. Woodside 2-2-14, 3.5 gone second quarter. That's his first for the day. Didn't kick a lot of goals. Quinn Sinclair just off that half back line.
There is
against
nothing
it.
worse seeing a backman going back to his position after kicking a goal, let me tell you.
You always look who he goes to, and he won't
Oh,
find
so-
anyone.
no.
They'll be hiding.
Yep.
You don't want to be the person that he comes to. Hey, that's a 6-6-6 problem here for TTU. Down on the boundary.
Yeah, boys. So the 666 doesn't exist in the North Gippsland Football League.
Oh, there you go.
That'll be why.
I didn't know that. Well, you think I should know that. I didn't know that.
As they've come across on the far side, and it's King. Kicks long. Probably gives it about 50 metres. But O'Sullivan's coming like an absolute freight train over Duncan. Duncan does well in the end. He just keeps tapping it around, but it finally goes out of bounds. We're going to have a boundary throw in.
He's been very good, Kate Duncan.
Started off brilliantly.
Yeah. I didn't know there wasn't a 6-6-6 rule. Well, I'd be playing one back all day. I know Kyan said that. I thought he meant when he said one will go back, they drift down after the 6-6-6. But obviously, you can do it.
Yep. As the balls come back into play. And Jacobson there for TTU. Gets a little toe poke. Waddell's there as well. Picks it up. Just gets pushed over the line. We're going to have another boundary throw in here.
Geez, I reckon the Seymour Street Arcade's going to get a bit of traffic this afternoon.
Aren't they?
Oh, bar me.
Ball back into play. Fote gets the tap, but it's gone straight to TTU. Just can't pick it up cleanly. Wide oak there for Woodside. It's going to be a free kick.
Oh, they've really come out here, the Bombers, haven't they?
They have. They've come to play. It's a very important quarter for them. If they can extend this lead going into the wind, it's missing there for Woodside.
Change me tip, I think.
Yeah. It's still only early.
We know to do it. I might change me tip.
You can't do that.
Mr. Brightside.
As we have a boundary throw in here. As that wind picks up again. Not an ideal for weather conditions here for the footy. As we're in week 2 of finals. The winner today to play off in the grand final. It's Fote and Brawns in the ruck. Ryan. But it's Hurrigan for TTU. Back to Fote. Gives off the hands. But it's Brawns. Steals it. Willerton's lurking. He just can't. It's just not happening for him at the moment, Hayden Willerton. Ryan gets it out of defence. Michaelides kicks long and he's gone for territory and it's in a dangerous position if he can get over the back, and it does. And he picks it up. He's doing that little bounce again. In Johnson just chips it over and he's looking for miss and he's not going to get there. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's a disappointing end.
He's on that backward movement.
Don't like it.
No, when you just can't kick on that backward movement.
Yeah.
Gary Ablett couldn't do that. Oh, actually.
Well, he can nearly do anything.
Did you see 8 All-Australians, father and son?
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive. How many did Nathan Ablett get?
Nathan, jeez, he only played about
That's
4
what I'm
games.
saying.
Jeez, you're a bit harsh.
As they've brought the ball back into play. It's cleared there by Sinclair. Twite's going to get there first for TTU. Just can't pick it up. Mickey gives it a tap along the ground. He was looking for Duncan, and it's going to be a high tackle, and it's going to go to him.
Geez, I'll tell you what, I know Lockie Floyd said the umpires have been really good, but gee, I'm super impressed with Jimmy Sutton, Lockie Floyd, today.
Yeah, boys. I know he's a part of that Sunday crew last week that admittedly didn't have the best of games, but Jimmy's a very, very consistent umpire most weeks.
He's been very good today, there's no doubt about that. Sam Curtin out of wing. He's going to go short, looking for Quinn Sinclair. Stockdale comes in, gets the fist on it. Off they go, up towards O'Sullivan. Gets
That's
out
a
over
chop.
the back. Oh, you'll get the free kick. Misson was ready to pounce. Shields had him covered on the advantage. So it'll come back to O'Sullivan. In the middle of the ground, centre wing position. Short to Fote. Has Stockdale on the little chip if he wants him. He's going to go to him now. That's Lee. Geez, they're loaded up though, the Bombers. Really disciplined on their defensive work. Short to White Oak. Goes towards the 50. Long ball. It's all Bombers, and you get a free kick anyway.
Shepherding.
No, blocked. It was against Sinclair,
Was there.
and the block on, is that O'Sullivan? It is. Lockie Floyd for Mafra Vision Care.
100% a block there, boys. He did
Yep.
not let O'Sullivan get to the drop of the ball. So he didn't have that fair run.
Yep.
Oh, it was Nick Cullis in his 1,000th game. There's a
And
50. There's no way knowing I'm arguing with Nick Cullis, who's umpired 1,000 games. And he's just put this as a lay-down misère now, but he would have kicked it anyway after what we've seen in the first quarter against the Breeze. Mickey O'Sullivan kicked the heat this year, done really well. So you'll just walk in and put that in your ball. And he gets the Wildcats third, 3-2-20. They trail by 19 as they did at quarter time. No, it was 4. Yes, it was 19 quarter time. TTU was 6-3-39. 9 minutes gone, second quarter, Hurricane High scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, T2 are virtually playing without a full forward line. They're looking almost 2 or 3 spare behind the ball, and they're only sending 4 men forward. So they've got 2 there. It was 3 the last time. So they're sacrificing forwards just try and keep the scoreboard to a reasonable level.
So they're just trying to block it up. That's what they're trying to do.
Yep. Back in the middle, Foten, Brawns, 2 gigantic ruckmen in this competition. I don't mean that in height either. I mean that in ability. They go up towards Twite. Gives it off to Waddell. Hurry kick on the left foot. Gets out over
missing.
the back. Denovan. Leads missing. That's Rowan. Oh, it does well. Gets it back to Curtin. He's wrapped up. Second tackle. They do well. It's going to be incorrect disposal, holding the ball, whatever you want to call it these days. And Ashton Jansen wins the free kick. Short to Fote. Gee, TTU are very disciplined. This is normally on the transition. The Wildcats have their own way.
That's where they dominate.
Jack Brown's done really well. He's just got them in the right spots. This time they'll get out from Adam Jansen to Stockdale. But they've had to kick it 5 or 6 times, but they're so patient to Lambert,
Foot skills are beautiful.
aren't they, to Michaelides, and they have to be. Michaelides
Now
to
they
the
can-
outer side.
They can
to
pull the trigger now.
Morgan to Stevens. They do well. So well drilled on exit of their 50. Inside their 50 now. Brown does well. Has Shields on the outside. Gets a beautiful bounce. Goes back underneath Lambert. Then onto the left foot. Has Twite all on his own in the middle of the ground. Wants to get it in quick. That's what the forwards want. Nielsen's screaming for it. He goes to him but falls over. Now they're onto him. Punched away from Benny Johnson. All wrapped up is missing. They dive on it. Gets out in the end. Nielsen. Handball over the top. Twite on 50. Back to Nielsen, the captain. Over the top to Mickey. He's
Oh,
wrapped
I didn't
up.
see it.
Fote does well. Free kick.
Just didn't see it.
And Ryan Fote takes a free kick centre half back.
Yes, and Fote will have the footy. Little chip kick. Marks and Ben Johnson kicks across, and this is the man they want. Ball in hand, and it's Mick Stockdale. Very rarely does he miss a target. He's got space here in Morgan. Can he finish off? And that's going to come around beautifully, but it's gone too far. That wind is too strong. And it's another behind. It's only a 3-goal margin. As they bring the ball back into play, they look for Kilgour and they get him. Been quiet so far.
Joey White says it's off-season at the moment, so he's on his 4th bar meat.
Jacobson. Little chip kick. Folk there for Woodside's lurking around, so is Michaelides against Albanese. Michaelides is just too big, too strong. Could have been done holding the ball, but he's not. And Stevens is all wrapped up.
How's the pressure from the Bombers down on the boundary? Kine Jenkins, you're right amongst that.
Well, it's the clear difference. I think it's the way that both sides are bringing the ball out. Woodside just tried to get it up the line, turning the ball over. TTU being very conservative and then getting the ball and getting good progress.
So they kick long. They look for Nelson, holds the one hand, and he gets the advantage. And that's a beautiful kick. It's in a dangerous position. Do they get the right bounce here? And it's Fox. Little chip kick. He's turned it over. Or has he? Just can't pick it up cleanly was Nielsen. Jansen here for Woodside. He took his eyes off the footy. Shields. Looking for Brawns. He's a big body. Just puts his head over it. And we're going to have another ball up here. I don't think Brawns like that. On Stephen Lambert.
Actually, it was Adam Jansen come in very hard and heavy on him.
Yep. And there's a free kick, and he's going to get the footy. So it's retaliation, you reckon?
You see that down there? That looked like a knee into his ribs, boys.
Yeah, so Fraser's just got on top of him there, and he's giving him one high
You
as
can
well.
see he's holding him tight.
Yeah, I reckon he's done a Dave Hughes here.
I got broken ribs.
And it's Michaelides. Kicks long inside 50. Oh, that is an absolute sensational mark in Luke Johnson.
Now they moved him forward. How
Yeah.
good has he been wherever he's been?
Let's see how he goes. We're right behind this here. You want to kick it to the right of screen, and the wind will curl it back. So we'll bring it back to a 2-goal margin as Johnson comes in. And that should come around beautifully, and that's exactly what happens.
This is why we pay you the big bucks, Matty. You're the big forward, you know.
And that brings the scoreboard to 6-3-39 to Woodside 4-3-27 as we're 14 minutes gone here in the second quarter on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kine Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, TTU almost, again, it's their discipline. That's maybe the second or third goal Woodside have got off the back of Woodside giving away sloppy free kicks. Jack Brown needs to tighten that up. Also on the inside 50 count, I've counted 7 so far this quarter for TTU.
3 out of the 4 goals are from free kicks or undisciplined.
Hey, Matty, is that the TRFM mark of the day?
Yeah, so far.
To Lukey Johnson.
Yep.
Second quarter. Brawns takes the ball out of the pack onto the left foot, up towards half forward.
Oh.
Ashton Jansen reads it really well from
Great
Fife
kick.
out the back. Beautiful kick to Morgan.
Oh, the build-up's good.
Has Whiteacre over the top, gives it to him. Goes to the pocket. It's going to have too much on it. Mickey mops up for the Bombers. They're away now towards the wing. Nice kick to Curtin. In fact, that was Mickey there that kicked it to Curtin, and he goes back, and Shields slips catch. Back to Sammy Curtin. Gets around Matten. Goes up towards half forward.
Oh,
it's
well
wide.
trapped.
Really well done. Right foot snap around the body to the benefit of Nielsen. He couldn't take the diving mark. Morgan's all wrapped up. With a bounce down, 20 out from the Bombers' goal, 15.5 gone. They lead by 12 points. Really good second semi-final here at Woodside. Josh Morgan wraps up Jacobson again. Umpire Harry Davis comes in, bounces that 35 to 40 metres around from the Bombers' goal. Both ruckmen let that bounce. Wide Oak. Wrapped up, so it's stoppage after stoppage. Probably a good time to go down to the boys on the box. That wind seems like it's kicking on the ground. That wind seems like it's picking up.
Oh, I wish I could be sat in the box right now, boys. The wind picks up, dies off, but it still feels, it's still on my weather app, still under 1 degrees feeling.
Oh, yuck. Comes out to Mickey under the right foot towards goal. Punch away from Adam Jansen. Gets to the front. Stevens falls over it. And again, another stoppage. This time, though, it's in the goal square. Gee, I thought that was going to go through.
It's like the wind's dropped and the wind's picked up.
It's a weird win, but it's a
Yeah.
big one. Just like here at half time when you have the curried sandwiches.
Says you.
Comes out to Wide Oak. He's wrapped up. Do it all again. So, 17 minutes gone. Second quarter. Second semi-final. And we'll go out to the netball where it's Churchill 23, Sale City 18. The big A-grade game there. Wide Oak wants to rush behind and gets it.
And TTU are doing exactly the same. There was 36 players centre forward for TTU. So it's very, very hard to get out.
Still think now, I said 10 goals. I reckon someone might kick more than that, Matty.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, TTU are on 6 now.
Yeah.
They find Johnson. He's right on defensive 50. Comes inboard to his brother. Coach, Benny Johnson. First year as coach, done a mighty job. Got onto a second semi-final, finds King. Goes to the outer side. That's a beautiful ball. Did not
Perfect.
have to break stride on that occasion. Fife plays on, right foot towards
That's a
goal!
goal!
Gets out over the back. I don't care what Kyan Jenkins says. That is the Finch Cafe goal of the day. And the Cats fifth. They go on to 5-3-33. Trail by 7 points. Bombers are 6-4. 40-18 gone. Hurricane High scoreboard.
Oh, the kick, though.
He did not have to break stride. Wheels around onto the right foot. Just goes bang. I know it was wind affected, and I know that's the excuse my man on the boundary is going to use. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, TTU have just lost their structure. They were really good for the first 10-15 minutes of that quarter. And then Woodside with their ball moves just carving them apart. And it's really showing on the scoreboard now.
As we've got the two secondary ruckmans going up with Nielsen going up against Rowe Misson. Nielsen gets the tap, but it's Michaelides that's going to get the first use of the 40, but he's tackled very quickly.
Oh, it's game on.
It is. A nice tackle there by Will Curtin.
Living up to everything we thought.
Yep. Nielsen with the big jump. Michaelides is going to get there as well. He just barges his way through and gets the footy. Takes 3 blokes to get him down.
Good decision. Didn't have prior.
Nah, he didn't.
Lockie Floyd, a lot of umpires panic under that and just pay that as holding the ball. Oh, correct decision, definitely.
Look, you could argue that there was a fend off there, but I'd like to see that ball up more
Yeah.
times than not.
Yeah, agreed.
As Albanese gone up into the ruck, as Nielsen sort of hurt himself. He's a bit sore, so see what happens with him. As there's 3 Woodside players around the footy here, around Shields. Just keeps tapping it forward, which is good signs for TTU. They're getting it further into their forward line. It's Willetton. Twite kicks it into the middle. It's a good kick. Well spoiled in the end. But it's this Woodside defence that's so hard to break.
Look at that.
King there for Woodside with a great tackle. Well, they're going to get another forward entry. And there's no one there. It's the wind affected. They can come across Woodside here, and it's going to go to Misson. Doesn't have a lot to kick to, but he's been told to play on, so he's just had to kick it into no man's land. And it's going to be Mickey here for TTU. And he'll kick across to Hourigan. Wasn't a great kick. It was wind affected. Back to the coach and Jack Brown. Little chip kick. Back to Mickey. Kicks again. Looks for Hayden Willetton.
Oh, good
Just
kick.
well controlled. Footy. And it's going to be Jai Nelson. It's going to be a tough kick. He's kicking into the wind and he'll have to kick it at 50.
Kyan Jenkins, you back him from here?
I don't know, boys. I have a feeling it's going to end up about 5 metres out.
As he comes in. Important goal here. It's 20 minutes gone in the second quarter. Absolute shock, and it sounded toey. Could you hear that?
Yeah.
It sounded toey.
Yeah. A bit toey.
As Waddell gets the tap, but it's gone back to Misson, and it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to the Bombers. We see here on the replay. Looks like a high tackle.
Waddell, is
Oh,
it?
it's straight in the back,
Yeah, Waddell.
and it was Rowe Misson.
Oh, against...
Yeah.
He's going to go the snap round the corner, mate.
Yeah, he is. Important time to kick a goal.
Oh, yeah. Gee, that's a good goal.
And he kicks it. Timely goal here for TTU. They needed it. to stretch it back out to 13 points as it's TTU 7-4-46 to Woodside 5-3-33 as we're 21 and a half minutes gone here in the second quarter.
He's kicked 2 nice goals now, Dave Waddell.
He has.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I'm a little bit disappointed there from Woodside. I had no one on the goal line. I think if
I thought that too.
I have a feeling if Ryan Folk was on the goal line or it's someone tall, little touch there, and these little things matters in games like this.
Yeah. I totally agree, Kyan, because
Cool.
do you know who was on there?
No.
Smallest bloke on the ground, Mick Stockdale.
Wow. Even he could have reached that. Fote wins the tap. Oh, beautiful
again.
to Michaelides. Left foot's not a real nice one, though. Gets up towards half forward. Gee, Mickey's been good. Gee, unlucky, though. Oh, he goes back in after it again. Does well. Willetton taps it to Jacobson. Just toe pokes it off the ground. Wide oak. Oh, beautiful turn of speed around Shields. Goes into the middle.
Smart.
Does well, Mick Stockdale. Yeah, he might have swung the elbow back. No. Oh, he's going to get it. I thought it was against him.
Experience.
Mickey Stockdale was. It was smart, wasn't it? Into the middle. Finds his coach, and Benny Johnson. Some real experience amongst these guys to Lee Stockdale. So you got Mick Stockdale, Ben Johnson, Lee Stockdale, back to Ben Johnson. Sends him inside. 50. Good punch from Sinclair. That was Guy. Gets out towards the outer side to Quinn. Lukey Johnson hands over the top. Gee, Wide Oak. He was just here. Unbelievable. Gets up there and has a check side shot at goal and misses. Cam Wide Oak covering some ground.
Jeez.
So they bring the ball back into play. Here he is again.
Had a
Liam
lot of
Mickey,
it.
hasn't he? What? Takes the mark in front of Dyke. Inside his defensive 50. 23 and a half gone in this second quarter. Looks for Brawns. Does really well holding the front spot. Takes a strong mark. Has Willetton on the outside. Beautiful kick into that breeze. Willetton now. The next one will have to be short and low.
Not a lot to kick to.
They want to sit that too high, and that's
it.
exactly what he does. That's a beautiful kick. Finds the player in Goddard. Stewie Goddard back into the side today. Good inclusion for the Bombers. That's a beautiful kick to Waddell. Kick one from the other pocket. Has a chance here. This is a much harder one, though, Kyan Jenkins.
Definitely not, boys. This one will get centred.
So, if I know a small junk time goal rover, I'll have a go at this. Milne had to have a go at it. Don't worry about that. He's had a dead set go at that. And it's going to end up... No, not a rush behind. Or yes, it is. Goal umpire says a behind. So it's 13 points. They led by 19 at quarter time. Nothing in it. Mick Stockdale to bring the ball back into play for the Wildcats. Normally goes short, and he does to Lee. We spoke about this with them in the post-game with Benny Johnson, who has the ball. Rowan Misson has it. Yeah, they always look for each other. Stockdale does beautifully well. They come out of that defensive 50 better than anyone.
But look where they are already.
Couple of Stockdales and a Morgan. All the brothers. Johnson was in there as well. Done well, the Bombers. Mickey. They didn't buckle under pressure. Mickey Stockdale brilliant again to Dan Misson. High ball. Up towards Lukey. Johnson comes out, takes the mark, 55 from home. It's a 1-on-4 here. It's all Bombers.
Wide Oak.
Gets out the back to Wide Oak. Takes the mark, 30 out. Slide angle, but should put it through, Matty.
You would hope so, because they need it just before half-time. But yet again, it started from defence. They chipped and chipped and chipped, and all of a sudden they're in the centre circle.
But the Bombers were good, weren't they?
They were, but it's just the class of the Stockdales.
Yeah.
And you had Johnson.
All the Missons, the Johnsons, the Stockdales, all of them. Wide Oak is a recipient of their good work, and he's missed that to the left. These shots, they might rue. They might not be very happy about that. We might cross down to Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I think Wide Oak's engine there has been superb. Lockie Floyd told me I had to say it, and then we had a little bet on whether he'd kick it, and guess who won, boys?
Yes. Yeah,
Bucket of chips on that.
Bucket of chips, no vinegar.
Unfortunately not.
You like the vinegar there?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you've got to have a bit of vinegar. Comes outside, defensive 50 for the Bombers. Brawns has the sick, crushes the pack. And Morgan was underneath it. Oh, Lee Stockdale, big tackle on Sammy Curtin. Umpire Jimmy Sutton comes in, he'll bounce down.
That definitely hurt Morgan. As Bruins and Fight go up. Bruins tries to grab it out of the ruck to Stockdale. To Lambert. Back to Rowe Misson. You want to get onto that right. And he does. Oh, and it's Johnson again.
He's been superb.
The change from back into forward's been a great call by his brother.
Good coaching.
That's them brothers knowing each other.
Yeah.
Backing your brother, knowing what you can do. So 27 minutes gone here in the second quarter. This will bring it back to 1 goal. Not an easy kick, but as we said, he needs to kick it to the right of screen. And that should come back.
Oh.
Just not enough.
Missing a few.
Yes, and that brings it only back to 11 points. They're still within touch. And it's going to be Hourigan here for the Bombers that's going to bring the ball back into play.
Trent Hourigan, been superb again today. What a season he's had. He's on the half-back flank for mine in the Team of the Year. We will name Grand Final day. Hourigan brings it back into play. Up they go. Nielsen holds the front spot. Ashton Jansen might have got a fist to it. There's a high free kick. He's going to have a shot on this because he's 70 out. Oh, he's trying to get to 50. I'll tell you what.
That was there.
Mafra Vision Care's Lucky Floyd. Was that 50?
Yep. Technically, boys, that is a 50. He needs to give it to the kicker on the full.
Yeah.
And Cam is really going to argue with Nick here and Jim to try and get this, but they're not going to give it to him, unfortunately.
Oh, it'd bring the house down if he did.
Jeez, if they lose by a goal, you'd be filthy.
Wow. He's going to have to kick this every bit of 90. He's gone the spiral and hasn't made it. And then he's going to ask the question again.
Don't blame him.
Half time, TTU 7-5-47, Woodside 5-6-36. It's an 11-point game on the Hurricane highest scoreboard here at the Woodside Rec Reserve for AGL Loy Yang. Out at the netball, it's Churchill 26, Sale City coming back 25. Got a game on our hands there. We'll be back after these short messages for the halftime show, thanks to our great friends at Electel.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve as Woodside hit the ground, still waiting on TTU. The umpires are out. It's a 11-point lead to TTU over Woodside. 7-5-47 to the Wildcats 5-6-36. And let's cross down to the boundary. Kai and Jenkins.
Well, I had a little dip in both rooms at halftime. Not a lot happening. TTU very relaxed. A lot of blokes getting massages, very sore bodies. Woodside as well, very relaxed. I think both sides now have had a go at both ends. I have a feeling TTU will be slightly happier. They've got the lead, and I think they've figured out how to exit that left side of screen, transition to the right. Had a feeling Woodside were doing just a bit too much with the football. That's then to get it in and hold it in.
Thanks, Kai and Jenkins down on the boundary. I've got to say thanks to our cameraman, Mick Robinson, for the sandwiches at half-time. We tried to put a tomato and onion into Kai, and he just went straight to the lollies.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
He just went straight to the lollies, and there's some of the best sandwiches I've ever
delicious.
eaten. They were very, very nice. I like that. Hadn't had a tomato and onion. How bad are we going? I'm talking about sandwiches. I haven't had a tomato and onion since my cricket days at tea, and that one was superb. I also can tell you, don't go away at three-quarter time and make a cuppa or anything, or if you are, turn your volume up.
Nice surprise coming.
Kai and Jenkins got an absolute scoop interview at three-quarter time. We look forward to that as TTU are back out on the ground. I see that our board man, Brendan Garrett, has taken off the pink top boys out there. Have you seen that, Kai and Lockie?
Yeah, he doesn't want to wear that pink shirt because you guys put the moz on him. You guys are putting the moz on everyone lately.
I reckon someone's gone on and had a chat to him. He's carrying it in the hand. That's a soft effort. He had to go at me this morning.
He's looking over here as well.
Yeah.
Every now and then he just looks over, so he's been told.
And I tell you the other thing is, he must go home and watch the call again because he's pulled me up a couple of weeks. He pulled me up again this morning. Him and Griffo and all the board, I could take my hat off to them. They're at 7 o'clock in the morning. And he had a go at me this morning. He said, Dave, what's this about this bloody Gippsland Land Rover you reckon I'm up for? So he's carrying the pink vest, so I reckon someone's pulled him up and had a go at him. You're not changing your tips, boys, down on the boundary? You still both like TTU?
No, I think I'm not going to change TTU. I think we'll either run away with it this quarter and they'll hold out in the last.
Yeah, I'm sticking with TTU, but also another tip with the umpires, boys. I've locked away 2 for the senior grand final after today, I reckon.
Give it to them. Give them to us, sorry.
Well, obviously Harry Davis showed us last week what he can do, and he's so consistent today. But Jimmy Sutton, wow, he's having a great game, isn't he?
He is, and it's interesting you bring that up because people watching footy or they talk about, Eliota or Hayden Willetton or Lukey Johnson, geez, they've had a good game. And so umpires do look at that. So you sit back and you look. I know that's your gig in this role, but do you look at that if you go to the footy and you say, gee, that umpire's had a good day?
Yeah, and same with if you've had a poor game. Like Brett Clements reached out to me during the week and said he had an off day and he's looking forward to, rewriting those wrongs tomorrow. But, yeah, Jimmy Sutton, wowee.
That would have made you feel better that Brett Clements come to you and said that because you gave him an absolute pasting last week, Lockie. You really went whack.
Well, he's actually going to be one of my groomsmen, so that's all right. Yeah, very, very good mates.
Well, I hope he turns up. And I'm singing at the wedding, apparently.
Yeah, well, during the week, boys, I did send Brett down to Mathevision Care, so he'll be all good.
Good stuff. Back in the middle, that was the Electel halftime show, and it's underway again. Was Stockdale on the right foot, high ball.
This man again.
It's been incredible, Liam.
He has.
Right now, he's my Crown Hotel player of the day. Finds Jacobson, goes onto the left foot. Beautiful kick. Straight through the hands of Eliota. It's pasted on your face. Lukey Johnson takes it out over the boundary. We'll have a boundary throw in. Don't forget, stick around for the three-quarter time interview. Kai and Jenkins going to do some of his best work at three-quarter time. Back into play. Brawns holds the front spot. Beautiful tap. Looking for Denovan. Gets through his hands under the influence of Misson. Toe poked. Oh, wide oak. Collects that beautifully and finds Ryan on the right foot. Jacobson sits underneath it. Takes the mark. Onto the non-preferred right. Beautiful kick, but back. Lukey Johnson. It's the first mark I've ever seen him drop. goes to ground with Denovan. We'll get a restart. It's an 11-point game early in the third. Winner goes straight through to the grand final in 2 weeks. At Churchill, Wide Oak gets the handball away. Ryan wrapped up by Shields. Jimmy Sutton's given that, holding the ball. Everyone wanted it. Down to Mafra Vision Care's Lucky Floyd.
Sorry, boys, I just had a message come through from Brett Clemich.
Oh, you
I did see it, though. He's definitely holding the ball.
Yeah, good call. So Shields hasn't kicked one today. Has an opportunity to get one within the first couple of minutes of the third. And take it back out to 17 points. Flynn Shields enjoyed a good year for the Bombers. In he comes, the left footer. From 35.
That's a lovely kick.
Beautiful kick. He likes it soon as it left the boot. Flynn Shields, great goal. And that takes the Bombers on to 8-5-53. They lead Woodside 5-6-36. Yeah, definitely there. There's the free kick there. Umpire Jimmy Sutton straight onto it. So it's out to 19 points. Or 17 points. Nothing wrong with my maths. So Flynn Shields gets the first one, and they really didn't want that, Matty.
No, not in the first 2 minutes.
So back in the middle, Fote. Brawns. Fote wins the tap. Nice to Michaelides off the right foot towards O'Sullivan. Has King on the outside. He's met by Fox. Gets his kick away. Liam Mickey just collects it in front of Ryan and takes it out over the boundary line. So we'll have a boundary throw in. 50 around from the Woodside goal. On their home track. Go down to Lockie Floyd for Mafra Vision Care, and Brett Clemich give you a bit of stick on that text.
Nah, boys, he's happy with it. He got a shout out, so.
We'll give him another one. You were terrible last week, Brett. We're looking forward to a better game from you tomorrow. Don't worry about it, because I had a shocking call too. So hopefully today's a bit better. O'Sullivan takes the mark. He'll shoot from 35, slide angle. The boys on the boundary are right behind this one. How do you like this, Kyan Jenkins?
Top of left goalpost. That's where he's got to be aiming.
So, in comes O'Sullivan. It comes back. Hits the post. They've missed a few today.
They have gettable ones as well.
He's kicked two. Yeah, exactly right, Matty. They really need to kick them.
Yeah, and we've got some final scores for the A grade as well, and it's Churchill 32 to Sale City 29.
Okay, 3-point game. Geez, they've had some close games in the first few weeks. Tex Maxfield and Meg Gordon out
They
there.
have. So Churchill into
today.
the grand final as well.
Yeah,
so.
on their home deck.
Yes.
There's a lot of that happening.
There is. As we're back into the footy, and it's kicked out. And all of a sudden we're at half forward for TTU, but it's Johnson. Just mops up. Beautiful kick to Wide Oak. Been good here for the Wildcats. Comes across to Jansen. Gives it across again to Johnson. Kicks across the face. Looking there for King. Does he get the right bounce? Yeah, he does. Kicks it. Jack Brown will get there first. He wanted it to go out of bounds. And that's exactly what he got in the end. Now it's out of bounds on the full. And it's going to go to Misson there. Or is it going to go to Shields? No, it's going to be a TTU ball, so it's going to go to Shields.
I've got a question. I'll go down to Lockie soon about this foot on the boundary. What a freak.
Bring the ball back into play, and the players lost it in the sun. Jacobson with the mark. Kicks it inside forward 50. And it's a 3-on-1, but the ball's just going to get out just before Hayden Willerton can pick it up, and we're going to have a boundary throw in.
Thanks to Mafra Vision Care. Lockie Lloyd, when it's out on the full, the man that mans the mark these days has to keep a foot on the chalk line. What's that about?
Yeah, so it's no different to just the stand rule around the ground. So he's got two options. He has the foot on the line and he must stand there, or he can go outside 5 of that where he can move.
Ball back into play. Shallow throw in. They've been told to do it again.
I reckon Lockie Floyd's going to have a barmy for dinner.
I reckon so.
Joey Wikes has got him going.
Yeah, got him going. Different town, though.
Sale.
Yep. Ball back into play.
They're on sale.
Shields couldn't pick it up, but Hourigan picks it up again. Looking there for Aliotta. He'll get onto that left side. Tries a little dribble kick. Might work out well here for the Bombers if they can pick it up cleanly. Braun just gets it onto the boot. Nearly marked. And it's going to be Goddard with a little kick. Waddell here, being dangerous. Willington gives off the handball. And it's out of bounds on the full. And it's going to go to one of the dangerous men for the Woodside Wildcats in Mick Stockdale.
You're right about Waddell. He's been really dangerous, hasn't he?
He has.
Always looked lively when the balls hit the ground in their front 50. Of course, he goes to Lee Stockdale, does Mick?
Done that a few times
Oh,
today.
it's incredible. Why wouldn't you? Look at the leg out. Good punch from behind. Goes back inside the 50.
Oh,
They
look
mop
out.
up. King was under pressure from
Ah.
Duncan. Mick Stockdale mops up for the Wildcats. He looks for Dyke. Bouncing ball. Mickey runs it out over the boundary line. So have a boundary throw in. 60 around from the Bombers' goal.
Just a bit off today, Dyke.
Yes.
Just a little bit off pace.
He's excellent a few weeks
He
back,
was.
wasn't he?
Superb.
So, Fote and Brawns. Brawns grabs it out of the ruck. He's getting on top. Oh, Brown has moved back forward. He's played up one end all day, Jack Brown.
Definitely a plan.
Yeah, downhill skier. There's no doubt about that. No, I'm only joking. I meant that play. That's a smart move. Play forward with the win.
Yep.
Take a mark, kick a few goals. He's already got the one. Then next quarter, he'll play in the same spot. Good coaching move. So boundary throw in. 60 around from the Bombers' goal. Again, Brawns takes it out of the ruck, but he's tackled by Fote. There was a time, Lockie Floyd, for Mafra Vision Care. If you take that out of the ruck and you grabbed straight away, that's holding the ball.
Yeah, but nowadays, boys, it's not considered prior, so
Yep.
it's just a bit of safety.
Willetton gets a hurry kick from the front of the pack on the left foot. Goes inside. 50, Nielsen. Pirouettes out of that. Lee Stockdale tackle. Rowan decides not to mark and punch in front of Waddell. Takes the boundary line.
We're just talking about Jack Brown. He's played 264 games for a total of 48 goals.
Played up back a lot.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, and
First goal of the year as well.
oh, was it? Yeah, it was his
was.
first goal of the year.
Yeah.
He's superb up back, so I can see why you don't see him forward much. Quick take out of the pack. And missed everything on that occasion. Sam Curtin. So we'll go out of bounce on the full. Be Lukey Johnson to bring the ball back into play for the Wildcats. Yeah, Matty. He's a superb leader up back, isn't he? Intercept marker.
Yeah, he doesn't always. Well, when he was younger, he was he just chopped off everything. But obviously, a bit older now, he just sort of directs the play. So, and he does a beautiful job at it.
Reminds me of Jeremy McGovern,
Yes.
the way he plays.
Yep.
Up that spot. It's going to go out on the full, I think. It is. So the Bombers will get this kick here on that outer side right in front of their coach's box. It's like Sammy Curtin, it is. So they lead by 16 points. In they go. Fote and Brawns again. Fly for it. Gets to the front of the pack. Nielsen. He's all wrapped up underneath the scoreboard. We'll have a bounce down.
Yeah, they've done well the first sort of 10 minutes here, Woodside, but they don't want to let another one go.
Very a la first quarter.
Yes, very similar. Very, very similar. As the ball's been thrown back up and it's tapped by Fote. It's going to go out of bounds again, and it's going to be Johnson, the coach. Or is it going to be Mick Stockdale? No, it's going to be Stockdale that's going to bring the ball back into play. There's definitely a plan. They're definitely going to come to this side of the ground. You can see the coach just telling everyone to push across, push across.
That could be the old three-card sucker trick.
Yeah, but nah, Stockdale's going to come this way. He's had 2 bounces in 15 metres and he kicks. Looks for Fote. Can't get to him, and it's Brown there for TTU. Little chip kick. Just smart footy. Just composed himself.
Wasn't it?
Yep. It's going to be Curtin in Will Curtin. Probably 55 out from goal. Chip kick. Hayden Willington's lurking around here for the Bombers. He reckons it's out of bounds on the full. He wasn't happy with it, Hayden Willington. As the wind picks up here at Woodside.
Churchill A graders get up by 3 points.
Yes, home grand final. As they bring the ball back into play. Tapped there by Fote. Tapped it down, but went straight down to a Bombers player in Curtin. Dyke on the left foot gets it out of defence. Bad bounce. Terrible bounce in the end. But O'Sullivan did super well. Stainer. Sort of no one to kick to it. It's going to be a bit of a race. But it's marked as there by Sinclair. Comes across to Duncan. To Curtin.
He's got on top, Sam Curtin.
Yeah, he's getting busy. Kicks long, kicks very long. Looks for Nelson. Nearly could have been chopping the arms, but the umpire said play on. Kicks across, looking for Jansen. Oh, that was superbly done by both players. Put their bodies on the line. Stockdale on the left foot. Looking for Michaelides. And he's still lurking here, Michaelides. This is danger. Something out of nothing here. He's looking there for O'Sullivan. Does he get the bounce? Oh, does superb. Comes around and he's kicked it. What a goal there by the Wildcats. Absolutely brilliant football. And that brings the scoreboard to TTU 8-5-53 to Woodside 6-7-43 as we're 12 minutes gone here on your Hurricane High scoreboard.
Oh, I reckon that's taken over. I reckon that might be the Finch Cafe goal of the day, Matty.
It was great, and Michaelides never gave up. Never gave up.
He was brilliant. Down on the boundary, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, we didn't see a lot from that in Woodside with the good ball movement in the second half of that second quarter, but it's back on show there. But it's interesting the way they're going defensively. It looks like they've only got one spare behind the ball compared to Woodside having two or three. So they're clearly going with the forward line of trying to kick goals.
Back in the middle. Goes to ground. Curtin liked his game today, especially this third quarter in the early stall. It's halfway through now. Brawns is wrapped up. So it's a big game here today, this one. The winner gets the early entry into a grand final. That's what you want. These two played off in it in the last two for one each, Matty.
Yes.
Jacobson, tackled by Josh Morgan. Umpire Jimmy Sutton says you got him high, so Jacobson takes the free kick. Goes up towards half forward. There's me boy, Hayden Willerton. Pirouette, right foot towards Nelson! And Nelson takes the mark 15 to 20 metres out. Slide angle, we're right behind this. And that's a contender for the TRFM mark of the day.
Yeah, Romisson just missed him. Just lost him in the traffic there.
Gee, that was well done by Willett, and he's been quiet for him.
For his standard, definitely.
Yeah.
Still had a good game, though.
He has. So Nelson comes in,
They're
sits it
beautiful.
right, comes back left, and kicks the goal. So TTU on the Hurricane High scoreboard go to 9-5-59. Woodside 6-7-43. Back out to that 16 points. Just over 14 minutes into the third quarter. Ryan Jenkins, Kyan Jenkins. I was looking at Ryan Fote. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
That's a shocker from you, Brad.
Everything but Kyan.
Your hair must have got in your eyes there, I have to say. TTU there, that's a lot better from them. If I think they're 35 or more points up at three-quarter time, the game is done.
Yes, not enough room on this head for the hair and brains that I've got. Fote, there he is, Ryan Fote. Gets his handball smothered. Geez, Jacobson was good there. Feeds it off to Brawns. Gets it around the corner. Oh, well done. Tap forward from Twy.
Oh, Willerton.
There he is. Hayden Willerton goes for home. Doesn't get the bounce that he wants.
I say he's been quiet, but he's all of a sudden getting busy.
Yeah, geez, that would have hurt him.
Very much so.
So it's out to 17 points. It's 19 at quarter time and 11 at half time. We're in for a big finish here, I think. So Lukey Johnson. Bring the ball back into play. Missing. Oh! Jeremy Morgan from behind just couldn't hold it. Matten couldn't take it either. Shields is there. Ashton Jansen. Flicked out. High ball. Ooh, just inside the field of play. So over boundary throw in. 65 around from the boundary. Footballers are unreal, aren't they? The way they try to con
Mickey then, I was just watching him. Clearly bounced inside.
Yeah. Good decision from the boundary umpire. So with the boundary throw in. 17-point game on the Hurricane Hire scoreboard. Fote's going to get a free kick here. He made sure umpire Callis.
Been a good duel, this one.
It has. Yeah, it really has. And we
Yeah.
expected that
Yep.
for Vision Care on the boundary. Lucky Floyd.
Yeah, we're starting to see these two ruckmen, they're not holding that metre, so that means there's going to be a lot of those little free kicks where there's going to be holds and highs, so just watch that.
Spot on. Fox goes inside, but it's Rowe missing. Going to take that mark in front of Nielsen. Hasn't got a lot to go to. He's going to come out towards those two ruckmen. O'Sullivan in behind him.
Gosh, he's
reads
worked
it
hard.
well. He did. Then he's second collect today.
Been clean.
He's been so clean on the bounce and
Yep.
collect on the run. It was really hard work, as you say, and cleanly done. He's as you say, he's an unassuming type. He doesn't
Yeah.
look like a footballer, but
No.
boy, he can play.
Socks up, long bike shorts.
Yep. Oh, good tap, wide out. From Folk back to Folk, up towards Jeremy Morgan.
Oh,
Quinn
look.
Sinclair
Look out.
gets the handball away.
Oh, he's got a free kick.
Was it high?
Yeah.
Yep. Duncan kicks it in, but go down to Mafra Vision Care again for Lockie Floyd. Was that there?
Yeah, we didn't get a great view of it from here on live play, but I liked the way that Nick Cullis just let play unfold there. Didn't jump at the whistle, let him get the chance to get rid of the ball.
So the short kick from Ryan finds the big fella in Folk.
That's 50
50.
protected zone. It was there.
Was it against Sam Curtin there, Lockie Floyd?
Ken,
Number
Yeah.
7?
7 or Kate Duncan?
I believe that was on 29 there, boys.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kate Duncan,
Kate
yeah.
Duncan. Yep.
Yeah, it was there in the protected zone.
They're frivolously working away at their paperwork, the boys on the boundary. So, Fote from 25 out will bring it back to that 11 points that it was at half-time here, Matty.
So if he does get this is 4 goals from undisciplined 50-metre penalties. Like, you know,
They've let him off the hook.
they have.
They haven't made
If he
him
gets
pay.
it, yeah, 4 out of 7.
They've missed a few, the ones that they should get, and it's been up this end. Fote,
Ah, there we go.
he hasn't let him down. Straight through the middle, raises the right finger, and gets their 7th. Ryan Fote gets his 2nd.
And ruckman that kick goals
Oh,
is
yes.
a massive, massive thing.
It is 9-6-60 the Bombers. Woodside 7-7-49. 18.5 gone, third quarter. Hurricane Hire scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well done there, Brad. We'll have to say Woodside have won all their key matchups all day. Fote's won the ruck battle. That's his 2nd goal now. O'Sullivan's won his battle. And you say the backline's all won their battles as no one from TTU's really had a grasp in the forward line. But they're still down on the scoreboard. So it's almost TTU's connection as a team that's getting them over the line here.
As Woodside get the clearance again, things are starting to change. Woodside are getting on top. O'Sullivan did everything but hold it. He's not happy with himself, and it's Brawns here for the Bombers. Little chip kick, looks for Jacobson, does well. Holds on to it.
So they moved him forward.
They have, there's been a change. They look there for Waddell.
Oh.
Jansen,
Class.
it's a missing. Jacobson on the left foot. Does it come around? No, it's one behind. We have a 2-goal margin as we're 20 minutes gone here just about in the 3rd quarter. As Mick Stockdale here for the Wildcats bringing the ball back into play.
Yeah, the umpire just doing the hair there, right in front of our camera.
Yeah, they love it, don't they, the umpires? I reckon we've seen an umpire at Cowa during the year do it too.
Oh, yes. Was that the one that was sprinting at the camera?
Yeah. You don't know him, do you? As we're going to have a boundary throw in here.
I'll tell you what, he might find a gig back up because he's been brilliant on the boundary.
He has, he's been good.
He's been unbelievably good.
As we're going to have Fote and Brawns up in the ruck. Fote's got the upper hand so far in this game. Brawns grabs it out of the ruck. Missing.
Oh,
He's been dumped to the ground. We're going to have another ball up here.
how strong is missing? Because Dave Hughes is in hospital with 5 broken ribs and a punctured lung from
Yep.
similar tackle.
Yep. Michaelides to Stockdale. What names you have? What a luxury to have those 2 players in the same side.
Jeez, I tell you what, a TTU win. I'm Not looking forward to interviewing Jack Brown in the box. 'Cause
No.
I'm sure Kyan Jenkins is going to let him know that we're tipped against him.
Yep, I think they know. I think they know. As we have a boundary throw in, ball back into play. Brawns with the tap. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to go to Brawns. Put his body on the line. He put himself in front.
It's an incredible duel, isn't it?
It is. Willerton.
Here's me boy.
Little Hayden Willerton. Got himself into the game in this third quarter.
He's the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister's been quiet today.
He has.
Albanese kicks long.
Booed out of Ballarat yesterday.
Didn't he? They've kicked inside forward 50 here for the Bombers. Aliotta. The umpire says no.
Some more conning trying. Yeah, don't forget, three-quarter time. Matty, Kyan Jenkins has a superb interview.
Yep.
Stay tuned.
Just watch number 2 here for the Bombers running to the bench, and Wadali doesn't look great.
Oh.
So keep your eye on that, Kyan.
It's a heavy limp on the right leg.
And he's a little bit older and has had soft tissue injuries. And we've got a free kick here, and it's going to go to the Bombers.
Lockie Floyd on the boundary for Mafra Vision Care. Did you see that?
Yep, no genuine attempt to get rid of the ball there, boys. Just hovering over it. If he made an effort, play on.
You know what I like about that? A lot of umpires will pay that anywhere on the ground but the front 50.
Yeah.
And he paid it.
Very consistent, and that's what I like about him.
Yeah, you've got to pay it. Doesn't matter where you are on the ground, Matty.
Yep, and as Nielsen comes in. Normally a good kick. Keeps the ball low. And TTU get another one.
2 this quarter, Nelson.
Yep. And that brings it to a 3-goal margin. Definitely still in the game here, the Wildcats. But 3 goals. Do you think that's a win for the third quarter for the Bombers? Or?
I think it is because I didn't expect them to kick 10 against a Woodside defence. And they've kicked 9, and it's not even three-quarter time. So I think that's a huge win for the Bombers.
Yep.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, it looks like Waddell. I thought it was cramp when he was running off. He's just immediately gone down for a rub at the back of his leg. Looks like either a calf or a hammy. Definitely cramp, I think.
Oh, I hope it is cramp. Nothing more sinister.
Fote with the tap. Jacobson's floating around there, gets the ball back. Doesn't matter which foot that man's on because he can hit any target. To Brown. And that's a chop of the arms, and it's going to be Brown's free kick.
This is the thing that's upset the back 6 is the coach playing forward.
You wouldn't have picked it.
No.
Kicks across the ground to Hourigan. Chip kick back into Nelson. And geez, he's having a quarter.
Isn't he? What?
If he can kick 3 1/4,
Wow, game changer.
absolute game changer. He's a hard man to keep down. This will bring it to a 4-goal margin. A 4-goal margin.
Biggest lead of the day.
Comes in. Kick it from 50, but he has the wind behind him.
We tried to con the
He
goal.
tried to
umpire.
con him. Sometimes it does work.
Gee.
Sometimes, but that's brought it out to a 19-point margin. As we're going to see Mick Stockdale bring the ball back into play. A lot of finger pointing, where to go. Sun's in his eyes. Umpire said play on. He takes a bounce as soon as he runs off the line. I don't get it. Normally a lovely kick. Big pack of players around. To King. Now this is going to be a running race. Stainer. What can he do? Does he get the right bounce?
Oh.
No, he doesn't. Stockdale tries to as well, doesn't get it. But it's Mickey. Had a great game. Kicks it back inside 50. Missing.
Oh.
Terrible bounce. Comes across. It's to Jacobson. Kicks. Jansen's there for the Wildcats. And it's another behind. So we have a 20-point margin here at 25 minutes gone in the third quarter. There shouldn't be too long left in this quarter. And it sets to be a great last quarter to see who gets into the grand final and has the week off.
Yeah, certainly does. I would have thought Woodside would have liked to have been within 2 goals at
2
three-quarter
goals.
time. I mean, the wind is still pretty big, but the Prime Minister Albanese just takes another contender for the TRFM mark of the day. Then he sends him inside 50 with a high ball. Big punch from behind, gets to the front. Josh Morgan wins it. Hasn't
Gone
got
territory.
anyone. So he goes to space. Stainer again, but he's got a couple here to contend with and gets the bounce to the Bombers. Sam Curtin, Josh Morgan follows up, lays the tackle, gets to the front. Willerton just gets away.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I thought he wasn't tackled when he got rid of that. And then he takes the advantage. Mistake after mistake. Lee Stockdale onto the left foot. Goes to some space. O'Sullivan needs to halve this.
He's done
Goes
well.
to the boundary. Geez, you should have hidden that a little bit better than what you did.
Oh!
I'm with Jimmy Sutton on that one. We'll cross down to the
Yes.
expert, though. Mafravision Cares, Lockie Floyd.
So we've got to remember it's not deliberate. He had insufficient intent to keep that ball alive there,
Yep.
O'Sullivan, so correct call.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. He could have disguised it, Lockie.
Yeah, at least let the bloke get closer to him and or make it look like he's under a bit more pressure than that.
So, up towards centre wing, Denovan. Taps it out. He was looking for Fox, couldn't find him. Johnson, that's Luke. Wide Oak. Jeremy Morgan.
Oh, did
Geez,
well.
under pressure, done real well. Onto the right foot to Stainer.
Move it in.
Inside 50. Has Morgan on the lead. Beautiful kick.
Oh.
Sinclair did well. Oh, falls over to O'Sullivan. Oh, it might have been taken high out to Ryan. Toe pokes it to get the bounce. On the left foot, does well. Hurrigan mops up.
Jeez, lucky the Bombers.
Kicks around the corner. Gee, there's some bad bounces going on out there. Cats all around the Bombers. Sammy Curtin will just take that out over the boundary. Might have a boundary throwing. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I have a feeling about 2 minutes left in this quarter. I have a feeling if Woodside are going to have a great chance to win this game, a goal needs to come from this play.
He's changed his tip. Deep into the third quarter. There's a bucket of chips on that. So, Fote with Nielsen. Fote, double-hander, but goes straight to the Prime Minister. Then Fote onto the left foot. Oh, really well trapped. They'll get the check side kick out of their defensive half, the Bombers. It's going to come out towards Shields, but it'll beat him and Ashton Jansen. In fact, it's Joe Fife out over the boundary line right in front of our two boys on the box who give the ball back to the hairdressing boundary umpire.
Loves it, doesn't he, the young boundary
does.
umpire?
He just flicks that hair, and I'm very jealous of anyone with red hair like that. So we bring the ball back into play. Fote from behind wins the tap to the front to Curtin. No, off to the Prime Minister Albanese. Gets it onto the right foot. Inside 50. They stand underneath it. Ben Johnson. Back to Luke. He fumbles. Denovan lays the tackle. Oh, I thought he was going to pay that to Denovan. So it'll come back to Lukey Johnson. He'll take the free kick. He's taken a while to get up, Matty.
He is. He looks a little sore.
Oh, yes. Looks like, and he's got it taped, that left shoulder.
Yeah.
And he is holding that left shoulder, Lukey Johnson. Gee,
Hopefully it's just a bit of a dead arm or something like that.
I hope so. You'll afford to
Oh.
lose him. That's beautiful by Adam Jansen. That is candy sold at the highest price. Up towards Stainer. Good punch from behind by... He's been good again, Kilgour.
Yep.
Very hard to beat.
Just does
isn't
the
he?
little things.
Yeah.
Nothing flashy.
So have a boundary throw in.
Well, he's kept Stainer very quiet.
He has. He's failed to trouble the scorers, Stainer. Fote. Back to Albanese, hasn't he? Lifted in this quarter. Oh, goes through the legs of Ashton Jansen. Waddell back on the ground.
Oh, Mick Stockdale.
Very rarely see that. Hits
Very
the
rare.
belly of the ball. Sam Curtin will take the free kick. A long way from home, but I reckon he might... Will he pull this to the edge of the square, Matty?
Oh, you'd pull the trigger now. We're 29 minutes gone in the
Yeah.
third quarter. Get it in quickly. Looks there for Waddell, which is good. He's come back on the ground. Obviously a bit of cramp.
Don't forget, three-quarter time. Kyan Jenkins will have an interview that we really look forward to.
So very, very important the next sort of minute here, Brad. As we're 30 minutes gone, we don't want him to get another goal.
Might even try to sell this interviewee a cattle dog.
Ooh.
There you go, there's a hint.
Ball back into play. Tapped by Fote. Brawns. Dyke gets the left foot kick out. Oh! That's a great mark there, and in Josh Morgan.
Is that a contender? TRFM
Yeah.
mark of the day.
Definitely put his body on the line.
Had more marks this week than most weeks.
Yeah. It's a 3-on-1, and Kilgour can mop up here. And they've killed it, and they've done well in the end, the Wildcats. They've got it out of defence.
See if we can find out Kyan Jenkins too at three-quarter time or somewhere along the day. The black armbands for TTU players.
Ball back into play. Fote with
Oh.
the right tap to White Oak.
Gee, Nielsen, how good's his quarter been?
It's been super.
Mafravision Cares Lockie Floyd might know the black armbands.
I believe the black armbands could be for Mark Brown.
Okay, yes, I've heard that. Nelson kicks it inside 50 in an absolute floater. Watch the bounce. Goes over the players' heads. It's going to be a running race.
Watch Waddell here, sneaky.
Yep. Jansen. Little tap. Hayden
well
Willerton's lurking around. Johnson, dangerous kick. Does well in the end, was Fife. And they're going to get out of trouble here. As we're 31 minutes gone.
So, three-quarter time. 10-9-69 the Bombers. Woodside a 7-7-49. We'll go to a quick break. When we come back from the break in the AGL Loy Yang match of the round, second semi-final day, Kyan Jenkins will have a very nice young man to interview.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from few to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.
Welcome back. Three-quarter time out here at Woodside Rec Reserve in the second semi-final. The winner gets through to the grand final in 2 weeks' time at Gaskin Park. And it is TTU 10-9-69. They lead by 20 points over Woodside 7-7-49. We've been sold up the garden path. That interview will not happen with young Kyan Jenkins. We got told to go and interview this gentleman, and it's not happening. I don't know what's happened there. Let's cross down to the main man. Hey, don't forget too, Kyan, I want you to grab Brendan Garrett. He had the pink vest on, then it was in his hand, and now he's absolutely thrown it away.
Need to go get the headphones, boys. I've just put them down.
Oh, yes. Got a bit of work to do, young fella. Yes, so Brendan Garrett out there, Matty, has just... he hasn't even got it in his hand now.
I reckon it's tucked inside his jacket.
Yeah, I
If
reckon
we
you're
get
right.
him on, we'll ask him if it's in his jacket.
So, that'll be interesting. So, Churchill by 3 points in the A-grade netball. Over Sale City. And it looks like we've got Brendan Garrett with Kyan Jenkins. Brendan, you started out the day in a pink vest. Then you had it in your hand, and now you haven't got it. What happened to it?
Oh, he's turned it off, has he?
Kyan, what have you done?
It's watermelon. I heard him say it's watermelon.
I could hear you from here. Is that watermelon?
It's the distance away, boys.
Yeah, we hear him now.
Yes.
What happened? What happened to the watermelon vest?
Struggling to get it around me.
I thought it was the colour. Oh, it's the size.
Nah, yeah.
No, have you got it in your pocket?
It actually shrunk overnight.
Have you got it in your pocket? So they're new. Are they new, the pink ones? Because I haven't seen the pink ones. Oh, the watermelon.
No, I usually can't get it off Bernie.
Hey, who do you think here? Who wins from here with TTU 20 points up?
I don't think it's far enough ahead.
Okay.
myself.
Yeah.
I think that depends on what the wind does, but I don't know.
You guys are out there. Has it died down any?
Yes.
It has.
It has, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that, Brendan. So at least we know it's watermelon and not pink. Sorry.
Well done, boys.
Kyan, I always tell the truth. That was my fault. I had the finger on the mute button.
I'll just do a quick bit of talk about him here. I was on Hayden Willerton watch. I had a cramp during the week competing in the down ball league at Traff High. Very competitive. He's had 2 already today.
Yeah.
One pre-half time and one just in front of me. And he looks like Brad walking to the toilet at Sale City. He could barely move.
Well, Jack Brown does say he cramps up a lot.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
And it's interesting now just seeing TTU.
We've lost you. No, we did.
We did.
Did we?
Face us.
Face us. That's, yeah.
Only 4 or 5 are walking to the forward line. So they're already starting with one back as it is. And I think that'll increase as it goes on in the quarter.
Okay. Okay, thanks for that. Thanks for grabbing Brendan Garrett too. Good work by you. Gutsy effort too. Just quietly. He's been snubbed in the car though for the interview he was going to do in the car.
That'd be one of the first ones.
Yeah,
been snubbed.
Yeah, hey, Kyan, that's a very good call, Matty.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever been snubbed for an interview. What happened there?
I just went and asked, and he said he had the wrong bloke.
I reckon we've been set up. Just quietly. So, 20 points. Brendan Garrett from the
Not enough.
Gippsland Footy Netball League Board reckons that Woodside could get this. TTU haven't got enough. Gee, I reckon they're going to be hard to beat here. Then led by 19 points at quarter time and 11 at half time. It's gone out to a game high of 20. Did get to 24, Matty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 goals, yep.
Yeah, so it's going to take a big effort from Woodside here. But if anyone can do it, it's them. Just as Kyan said that it's dropped,
It's picked
looks
up
like
again.
It's picked up again.
Yeah.
So you just don't know what it's going to do. Lockie Floyd for Mafra Vision Care, did you have a chat to your mates in green?
Yeah, I did actually. So it was quite funny. We were talking about the ruck contest. Both ruckmen holding at most contests, but they are looking at the highs. The bloke whoever's getting to the front of position is most likely going to get high free kicks here the way they're going. And also, just want to point out, Nick Cullis in his 1000th game has gone unnoticed in my books. That is a fantastic game.
Yep, that's a win.
I'm with you. You don't notice them. That's right. I reckon all three have been great. And as Lockie said earlier, Jimmy Sutton's just been brilliant. So he's locked in his 2 umpires. So if the umpires are listening, he says it's Harry Davis and Jim Sutton for the grand final. And he's got a third. So we'll have to have a look at tomorrow. But he's sacked Nick Callis in his 1000th game. Here we are, 20-point game, second semi-final. Been a great duel in the ruck between Brawns and Folk. Folk goes to his knees, feeds it back towards Jeremy Morgan. Quickly done by King. Onto the right boot, goes up towards half forward. They all jump. Adam Jansen gets his fist to it, game of volleyball. Then lays the tackle. I think that's on Hurrigan. We'll get a bounce down that half forward flank. The big fellas do it again. Oh, big punch secondary from Brawns. Jeez, he's got great hands below his knees, Adam Jansen. Then a nice depth on the kick.
Oh, great mark.
Kilgour backing back under pressure. Takes the mark. Slow outside. Curtin. Been brilliant. Sam. Up towards the wing. No one can mark it. Goes to the front. Nick Cullis comes in his 1000th game. What a super effort. You know, you're not a good umpire if you're doing 1,000 games.
That's exactly
Matty.
right, yeah.
Unbelievable. Brawns with a big punch up towards the 50. King. Ashton Jansen on the right foot. Gets through the hands of Hurrigan. Out the back, James Jacobson. He has some company
Well, he fell to the ground and dropped it.
from Ryan. He'll dive on it. Ricky Johnson's there as well. That left shoulder's troubling him. Right
Yeah.
shoulder, sorry. Is it? Let's have another look at that. I reckon it's the Right, so I might be... No, it's... I don't know what it is. It's a shoulder, though. It's underneath the neck. Vote wins a tap out towards the boundary, and Jacobson sees it over.
I've just got a question for Lockie. How long does it take to do 1,000 games?
Oh, that would have to be at least 20 years, I would imagine.
Yeah, okay.
Gee, that's at 50 games a year.
Yeah.
Wow. Quick kick out, missing. This is Dan. Bowler muscle. Good job with Oslotto, I hear. Goes up inside 50. Punched away. Gets to Jansen. He's all wrapped up for Mickey. He's a real contender for the Crown Hotel Player of the Day. O'Sullivan, big punch, but Hourigan on the right foot.
Oh, he just lost it there.
Yeah, read really well from Jansen. I reckon he should have a go at that. He's a beautiful kick at the football.
And he's so young. We've said he looks like he's a 100-game player.
Decides to give it to Jeremy Morgan on the boundary. Goes for home. Misses by a long way. Might have even been touched off the boot anyway. I just reckon Jansen could have kicked that.
Yep.
That breeze at his back. So, another behind and 19 points down, which is what it was at quarter time. Got the 10 goals that I spoke of, that 10 would win it. So Hourigan has Sinclair leading fast and Mickey as well. Was that just to create space for others to lead into? I think it was. So he goes long. Nielsen, Donovan from behind. Big punch from Folk. Gets to the front. Mick Jacobson, beautiful kick on the left foot. Oh, probably should have taken that in the end, Fox. Hands out to Rowan, missing. He's in trouble.
He's in trouble, all right.
Jimmy Sutton right onto that. A free kick. Luck's a fortune for Nick Fox. Oh, chipping in was Folk of Shields. Gets his hand to it. Ashton Jansen comes over. Dan Misson does, and says, well done. So centre wing position, we'll have a boundary throw in. 4 minutes into this last quarter.
As we have Folk going up against Bronze. Again, they've been great all day. Albanese looking for Nelson. Can he pick it up cleanly? Hayden Willerton's there, gets onto that left foot. It's a spiral-looking kick, and it's come there to Johnson. To Stockdale. Been told to play on, so he has to keep moving. Normally a lovely kick, and he is. And that's to Cooper Ryan. Misson's there, and that's exactly where he goes. And he can pull the trigger here and kick long, and that's what he does. He's given O'Sullivan every chance in a one-on-one. Norm cleans up really well here, O'Sullivan. Does well. And he's so quick over 5 or 10 metres. He's looking here for Ryan Folk. Can he get the right bounce? He does. Jacobson does beautifully. Just wraps him up.
Yeah, I like that decision. No prior.
Yep, no, definitely no prior.
Jimmy Sutton, nice hairdo.
Remind me of yours, Brad.
Does.
Fresh.
Same barber.
As we're going to have a boundary throw in here. As we're 5 minutes gone here in the last quarter, and it's a 19-point margin.
Shields cramping up.
Badly by the look of that. Just won't release. There's nothing worse.
Yes, that's right.
Boundary throw in. Hayden Willerton's there.
Is that our man on the boundary laughing about it, someone cramping?
Yep.
Oh, it does not look good.
It's just not releasing.
I feel bad for him. I don't know. The two trainers currently sat there on the bench, not making an awful effort to get over here.
As Woodside go inside 50, can he kick the goal?
Oh, they're missing.
Jeez, and these are opportunities that they need to go through the big sticks, and it's a 3-goal margin here. 6 minutes gone in the last, and it's Jacobson bringing the ball back into play.
Jeez, I reckon there's 3 or 4 they should have kicked.
Yeah. Gives off the handball to Hourigan, and comes across. He marks.
They've been brilliant up in their back 6
Yep.
today. Sing the praises of Woodside.
Woodside, theirs is just as good.
The Bombers has been brilliant.
Yep. Jacobson just kicks down the line. Looks for Curtin, but doesn't hold on to it. Stockdale just kicked a fresh airy in the end. We're going to have another ball up here. So we can see number 6 there for the Bombers, Jacobson, going to the contest. So important for the Bombers.
He's still cramping in the middle. Shields.
Just won't release.
No, they'll be going home. That's enough for me.
Hourigan. Unfortunately going to kick to Shields, but I don't know how much he can run. Missing. Gets smothered.
Geez, Folks everywhere.
He is.
So is Brawns. They've
Yep.
been mighty today.
That's been a great contest. Jacobson on the left foot.
Oh,
Let's have a ball up here. Lockie Floyd, you got something there for us?
Yeah, I've just got a question for you guys. Who is your ruckman for Team of the Year at this point?
yeah, we say these two and McGuinness. It's out of them three for me.
How do you split them?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I tell you what, if Mowat had played all year for Yallourn North, that would have been pretty close as well. I mean, and I'm missing a few, don't worry. This competition's got some incredible ruckmen.
Yeah. Nielsen here for the Bombers. Gives off the hands. The Twite. The umpire says, no, we're going to have a throw in as we're on the far side of the ground here. When do you reckon they've got to pull the trigger, the Woodside Wildcats?
It's 8 minutes. Geez, I'll be doing it soon.
Yeah, 3-goal margin.
Taking every risk in the book by the 10-minute mark.
Yep. Doesn't matter if you lose by 40 or...
Risk the loss for the win.
Yep. Doesn't matter if you lose by 40, at least you had a shot. So it's punched there by Dyke. To Mickey. Had a great game. Gives off the handball. Morgan. There's no one there. And
Just
it's
setting up
Jacobson.
well.
Yeah, and it's hard to break. Back to Jacobson. Beautiful chip kick to Willerton. Comes across to Curtin.
It's a good build-up.
Build-up's good. Runs hard there is Goddard, but doesn't quite hit him, but he recovers in time well. Kicks inside in a dangerous position. Braun's is there, but that's a great mark. That's Ryan Fote. I think he's got the honours at the moment.
I was just about to ask you a hard question. I was going to say, here's a hard question.
Nah, he's kicked goals as well.
Who's won?
Ryan Fote, I think, is on top at the moment. To Johnson. To Stockdale, and this is what they like to do. They're very, very patient.
Yeah, it's been quiet, though.
He has. Stockdale, he's not sure where to go. Oh, just sells a little bit of candy on the way. Little chip kick. Dangerous kick.
Yeah.
Yes, and Lee Stockdale kicks it off the ground, but it's going to be Jacobson. They're setting up too well behind the ball.
He's been brilliant in that area.
He has. To Willerton. Marks. Build up's good. Hourigan here for the Bombers. Kicks inside 50. Oh, that is an absolute terrible bounce there for Johnson. Albanese off the ground, and it's Waddell. He'll be going for his third.
Prime Minister, biddy.
Just something out of nothing. Had front position.
Well done.
As Waddell comes in, going for his third goal. Should get it. And he does. Against his old club.
She's clearing her throat.
Yep. And that brings it a 4-goal margin. That's 11-9-75 to 7-9-51. And with 10 minutes gone here in the Hurricane High scoreboard.
Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
It's really well done from Albanese. Better than his day in Ballarat a couple of days ago, I do have to say. But it's just something out of nothing again. It's something that TTU have done well today. I have to say, I think you haven't given enough credit to Mick Jacobson. For me, he's got the 3 votes. Set the tone early and keep delivering there, forcing that turnover there.
Mick or James?
Oh, I'm going to say Mick, but it's very close. I'd give him 3, 2 to Fote, then 1 to the other one.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez, you've gone...
Giving votes and making gags now on the boundary. It's a bit early for the Crown Hotel player of the day. I don't think he had Mickey in those 3.
No.
Be interesting. We'll get his votes at the end of the day. Willerton drives the Bombers forward. High ball. One more might put this beyond doubt for the Bombers. Inside centre square. Kilgour. Oh, he's turned that over to Adam Jansen. Has Josh Morgan on the outside. Handball didn't stick. Mick Jacobson's there to lay the tackle. Morgan does well. Gets it back to Jansen. Lowers his eyes. He was looking for Ryan. James Jacobson mops up. Handballs are back. Elliotta's there. Can't take it. Ryan has his kick smothered. Jansen comes in again. Goes for home. O'Sullivan holds a front spot. I don't know if anyone touched it.
It's through.
Jimmy Sutton's given the 2 hands to the goal umpire. We know what that means.
Oh, he's put the arm up.
Wow. What's going to happen here? Jimmy Sutton said not touch goal. Is that right, Lockie Floyd, with that hand signal?
Yeah, so Jimmy's given the all clear for the goal, which means he hasn't seen a touch there. They're bringing the goal umpires and the boundary umpires to have a chat. They just want to make sure they get this right, and it's a goal.
It's all clear.
Yeah, good work. Lucky Floyd down on the boundary. I've forgotten who kicked it again now.
Was it Jansen?
Yes. Adam Jansen.
Fluoro boots.
Oh, yeah, the green ones, the nice
Yep.
limers. And they're still in it. Jansen gets his first of the day, and he's played a great game. They are 8-9-57. They trail by that 3 goals. 11-9-75, the Bombers. 12.5 gone. Hurricane highest scoreboard. Last quarter. Second semi-final day in the AGL Loy Yang match of the round.
And it's going to be the Wildcats there with Cooper Ryan that has the footy, but he's been tackled by Curtin. We're going to have another ball up here, as we normally do after our first contest. Big punch there by Fote. Gets the ball moving. Jansen was holding position, but it's Mickey. Had a fantastic game.
Not in the best 3, apparently.
Nah, apparently not. Kicks it long. Johnson. Oh, superb. Superb there by Kilgour to Willerton. Tries to get it to Mickey, but just can't. Dyke. And it's going to go straight down to the coach and Jack Brown.
I wouldn't undersell his game either.
No, he's had a very solid game too. To Duncan. Had a great start to the game too. Had a quiet second half. Kicks long. He could have marked that in the end in Johnson.
Got to take that mark.
I just don't think he knew he fell over.
Oh, and the other thing is, I don't
That
think he's
shoulder's
too
crook.
confident in that shoulder.
Can't lift it up.
Yeah. Gee, that's a big talking point, that one.
As ball's coming back into play. It's Nielsen going up against Fote. Tap by Fote. White Oak and Jacobson fighting for the footy, and it's off the ground there by White Oak. Stainer. Can he keep it in? He can.
Joey Wykes tells us he's off to the Gippsland League game. This game's over.
Oh,
He's turned us off.
unbelievable.
Joey Wykes. Going to get another bar, mate.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. A couple of beers.
Who's the other one? No, we don't even talk about that. Shouldn't have even brought it up. Joey Wykes, you've just sold me under the bus.
As we're going to have a boundary throw in the side 50 of the Wildcats. Could have been a free kick there to Folk. I could see his jumper being grabbed as the wind really picks up here again. 5. 4 or 5 players over the footy. We're going to have another ball up here.
Tell you what, halfway through the quarter, one here will make it very interesting. Kicking with that breeze,
Yep.
all of a sudden, if it's a 2-goal game, it's game on.
Yep. As we can feel the van here even rocking. That's how much the wind is.
Pardon me.
Oh, it's you as those carried eggs at half time. As Nielsen doesn't have the footy, and it's going to be a free kick. He's had a great game as well. Really turned the game on in that third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely.
As he has the free kick. Lockie Floyd.
I would have liked to have seen that one let go. He was hanging over the ball. That counts as possession, so I'm going to put that one down as an unwarranted.
Kicks down the line. Brown's there for the Wildcats, but Folk nearly grabs it, but does well in the end. Brown gets it out to Rowe missing. That's it, go long, and that's what he does. Inside 50 again.
Oh.
And I think he's in a little bit of trouble there. No. And it was
Ooh,
Dyke.
Nafra Vision Cares Lucky Floyd.
Was there prior.
Yeah, well, we did get through that first tackle, but I like the benefit of the doubt. It's been consistent with what they've been doing all day.
Fote wins a tap. Fife on the outside, couldn't take it. Goes in after it again. Mick Jacobson, hands on the outside. Is it going to be a free kick here to the Wildcats? There's no doubt about that. That was in the back, and it'll be Matten. So Matten to Fote. Ooh, selling candy to Hayden Willerton. Then sets sail for home. Oh, well done. Cade Duncan just stood underneath it. Mick O'Sullivan wasn't happy.
No.
So he gives it off to Mick Jacobson. Runs away. Takes a couple of bounces. Out to Aliotta. Had a super first quarter. Been quiet since. So they'll just hold on to it here. Duncan again. Nice eyes to Fox. Out of side. Fox again. Backwards to Sinclair. So take all the time in the world. The umpire now tells him to move it on. So they'll just play some keepings off here. Got a 3-goal buffer, the Bombers. Just need to man up here. They're playing the Woodside game.
Yep.
Out of their defence.
Just chewing time off the clock.
Aliotta, beautiful leg. Just hold on to it. Again.
Oh.
Jansen pops in front. Rowan missing, mops up at the back. Fed off, ends up from Josh Morgan to Ben Johnson. Sits it on the head of his brother. Oh, he's ended up with a nice bounce. Taps it to himself. Goes to 50. Handballs over the top. Wide open. Back to Johnson. Needs the right foot.
He's got
Sets it up in the air. And he's gone bang. Wow. Ben Johnson, I wrote him off 5 minutes ago with that shoulder.
I still don't think he's right, but we'll take it.
Have a look at this. Got himself in a little bit of trouble. He ran close to Aliotta. How's the hands from White Oak over the head? Bang goal. 9-9-63 Woodside. 11-9-75 TTU. It's a 2-goal game. 18 minutes. Last quarter. Hurricane high scoreboard. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, as you were talking there, the wind has picked up, so this 2-goal margin is nothing. The game is well and truly on, boys.
Yes, and it's Fout with the tap. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to the Wildcats.
Correct.
And it's White Oak to Ryan. Goes across to Stockdale. Stockdale kicks. Kicks inside 50. Strainer falls over. O'Sullivan's there for the Wildcats. What can he do? Keeps it inside. Handballs across. Taps across again. Jacobson there for the Bombers. Just steadies. And a beautiful kick there into Sinclair. 2-goal margin. Still plenty of time. Probably a good 10 minutes to go. Kicks. And that's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Fout. Been superb here for the Wildcats today. And he'll kick it inside 50. Kicks long. Goes the barrel. Let's see what can happen here, and it's Dyke here for the Wildcats. Holds it in, does well in the end, disguises it very nicely. It's in a dangerous spot here. What can they do? They needed another goal quickly. O'Sullivan's going up here for the Wildcats. Brawns for the Bombers. Brawns with the tap. Jansen lurking for the Wildcats. And it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to the Wildcats. And it's going to be this man again in Johnson. He's had an important 2 or 3 minutes, and he's going to go for another one.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Bring it back to a 1-goal game.
At the 20-minute mark, here's his opportunity to kick his third and put him within that goal. And then watch the crowd go off here. He's going to miss to the right. They've missed too many for mine.
And missed by a mile too.
Yeah.
They've had their chances.
11 points, still time.
Could be a good point though.
Could be too. They go short to James Jacobson. He'll go back to where it come. So Hourigan goes to the outer side now. Nice kick. Just needs to sit. It does for Mickey.
Oh.
Morgan does brilliantly well.
Great call there.
Mickey's cramping. Wow. Was that a game-saving tackle?
Yeah, they were out too, the Bombers.
They were. So Morgan's going to come in board to his coach. Ooh, he has to dive forward. Umpire said it was grounded. So, bounce down in the middle. So, no damage done for the Bombers. Fout wins the tap. Gets it out the back. Jacobson does the shark and gone in with a Cyril Rioli spiral. Mickey Stockdale mops up. Crosses over. Benny Johnson. Short up the middle. Oh, just Cooper Ryan just says, excuse me, Mr. Prime Minister, I'll just dance around you. He does. What an effort there from Goddard. Stood underneath it, but then the kicks let him down. Has it dragged out over the boundary line? It has. No. Bounced. So we'll have a boundary throw in. Centre wing position out of side, right in front of the umpires interchange. We've gone nearly 22 minutes. Is there enough time? They need 2 goals to hit the front. Goddard wrapped up by Fife. Wow. So this is Vote. Wins a tap. For mine, the Bombers are too experienced to let this slip, really.
You would think so, yeah.
And that last one of Lukey Johnson's, if that had gone through...
Game on.
Wow. In it comes. Brawns. Folk wins the tap. Gets to the front. Punched on by Mick Jacobson. This is playing in to the Bombers' hands. Just stoppage after stoppage will do them right now.
And it becomes frustrating for the Wildcats.
They need a clearance and they need space and time. That's what you need to do from your ruckman. Folk. Big clearing punch. High tackle. We'll go to the Bombers.
Don't give away 50 now.
Taking time to get up, so... Is that Mickey again?
Jacobson.
James
James.
Jacobson. Out of wing. Up towards the flank. Oh, he's got it! Is that Twite? That is without doubt. No one will beat the TRFM mark of the day. That is your winner. Geez, I hope it is Twite and not Will Curtin. Keep the binoculars on that.
Definitely Twite. He's going to give it here.
Yep. Gee, that was a good mark.
It was. It was a fantastic mark. As the Wildcats are going to try and get it out of defence, they really need to get going, and it's Cooper Ryan with the mark. Gives it off again. He's going to get him in trouble. Quickly gives the handball across. Oh, superb done there by the Bombers. They did superbly there. The pressure was fantastic. But the Wildcats really need to pull the trigger now, as Hayden Willerton is now cramping on that left hamstring.
I just got to stop laughing. I'm shocked.
We've all been there, that's why.
Know. It's like when you cop one in the ghoulies. Everyone laughs.
Yep. As Misson gets it forward, Stainer had a quiet day. Jacobson just mopping up. Kicks across, looking for Aliotta. Dan Misson runs well back into the pack. Shields. Twite nearly holds the footy. Kilgour. Brawns and Whiteacre lurking. Whiteacre didn't have the footy, but the umpire said no. Twite.
Ooh, Stockdale. No?
No, to Jansen. Oh, they've turned the footy over here, have they? Oh, Dyke done really well in the end. There's a player down here from the Bombers.
Mick Jacobson, he was collected in friendly fire.
Didn't
from
see
Road.
it. Okay. Head clash or?
Goddard, sorry. Yeah, a leg crossed down to Kyan Jenkins. It looked like his knee hit him in the head.
Yeah, it looked. I thought it was initially a boot. He's gone off for the blood rule there.
Straight away.
They've gone to meet each other at the ball there. Goddard's gone down. Goddard's gone to kick the ball. Jacobson's gone to grab the ball and try and hold it in for a stoppage, and they've ended up. I reckon he's kicked his head there.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
So it's just split his head open.
Yeah, look, I reckon it was a knee or a boot, as Kyan says, and it was friendly fire. Wow. Hope he's okay. Well, he ran off.
Yeah, he looked
quickly.
okay, just the cut to the head. So it's given the players a bit of a breather. It's the last chance here for the Wildcats. They're 11 points down to Jansen. Gives the handball across to Johnson. Handballs again. They're lining up inside. Can they give it? They're overdoing it here, the Wildcats.
Morgan had to give the one on the inside instead of going back to the coach.
Yep, and it's going to be a free kick to Twite. He's had a good last couple of minutes. Probably taking the mark of the day. He's been told to settle it down. He's got players across the face to kick to waste time. But he kicks down long. Goes boundary looking for Brawns. Does well in the end. Is Rowe missing. So we're going to have a boundary throw in nearly 26 minutes into the last quarter, Brad.
I think they're home now, the Bombers, and looks like they're going to find their way to a third consecutive grand final. Out at Churchill in 2 weeks, and Woodside look like they might be heading over to Hayfield next week to play the winner of tomorrow's big game between Hayfield and Rosedale.
Should be a great game.
Should be. As Lee Stockdale receives it. Five goes short up the line to Jeremy Morgan. Time's of the essence here. You want to go quicker. So he goes up towards half forward. Dyke gets his hand to it in front of Brown. Wide oak. Comes off the boot of James Jacobson. He's in the conversation for the Crown Hotel player of the day. No doubt about that. The Bombers have done well here. 8 points in round 1. 30-odd points round 12 back in July. Right now they lead by 11 points. Hourigan goes backwards to come forwards to Sinclair. It was an ugly-looking non-preferred to Fox. Comes off his hands and trickles out over the boundary line. Right forward pocket for the Wildcats. 27.5 gone. They trail by 11 points. Need one here to stay in touch. Nielsen gets his hand to it, gets to the front of the pack. So again, this is all the Bombers want. Stoppage after stoppage. Not a player. Backward of centre. And that's okay for the Bombers. They don't need to score. Hands out over the top. Will Curtin. Gets it back forward to the Prime Minister, Albanese. Then up towards the wing to Jeremy Morgan. Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, we're just having a real good discussion about Stockdale's positioning there. He was free by himself at the stoppage, decided to stand at the 50 close to us instead of going to the other side where we knew the exit kick was going to go. He's by himself again now. I think he should be either at the stoppage or in the forward line.
Yeah, there's no tomorrow. Well, there is for them. They get to play next week in the preliminary final. But, yeah, you want the short trip through, I would have thought. Taken out of the ruck by Brawns, but it's chopped off. Quick kick forward from Ashton Jansen. Sits it high inside 50. Punch to the front. Goes past Benny Johnson. Adam Jansen from 50. Standing start. He's kicked the goal.
Game on.
Ashton Jansen gets his second in the quarter. Don't put the money away for the Finch Cafe goal of the day. That could have been it. Woodside 10-10-70. TTU 11-9-79, 75. It's a 5-point game, 29.5 gone. Hurricane score, highest scoreboard. Last quarter, I'm rattled, Matty.
Yes, it's how important is this centre bounce. Folks dominated up against arguably the best ruckman in the competition in Brawns. Vote with the tap again. They get the centre clearance by Albanese. Oh, great tackle. And there it is. It's a 5-point margin at the end of the day. And it's TTU 11-9-75 to Woodside 10-10-70. What a great game of football it was.
So 5 points to the Bombers. Well, we said at the start of the day, 10 to win it, 11 did.
And I'm just looking there. It looks like Rob Michaelides has done a hamstring.
Yeah, yes. Wow.
And he has a bad history.
There's a
with hamstring.
lot in that conversation, and we'll have that in the post-game show thanks to BP Traralgon East. And what a game it was. The second semi-final. The Bombers find their way through to Churchill in 2 weeks' time. Woodside sit back now and wait to see who they play next week with a big Sunday game tomorrow between Hayfield and Rosedale at Rosedale. And it should be a beauty. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back with the BP Traralgon East post-game show. Kyan Jenkins will have anyone he can grab to talk to, and we'll have a whole lot more.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from few to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, Need to do this, or just want one of these? You can depend on Davey.
Welcome back to the Woodside Rec Reserve. I don't know where you are in Victoria right now, but I can tell you we've got the best weather in Victoria. So it has been unbelievable here. I left home in Caringbah and she was coming in sideways. It was hail. There's no power. Still isn't power. I'm moving to Woodside. What a great spot. Hey, then TTU have run out 5 points in a thriller in the end. 11-9, 75 to Woodside, 10-10, 70. And it was because of their captain and their coach. And we are very, very fortunate. They have joined us here in the post-game show thanks to BP Traralgon East. Firstly to you, Jack, congratulations. Another grand final.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thanks for having us. It's good to, I guess, get that weight off the shoulders a little bit and be in another grand final because, as you know, you've got to be in them to win them, don't you? So it's good to win straight through.
Is it any, I suppose there's not, but I'm going to ask a question anyway. Is it any sweeter when you win a second semi on a ground that the opposition own?
Yeah, it's been an interesting week in that space. It's quite common in finals. It's something that's outside of everyone's control.
Yeah.
We've been to Mirror a couple of times this year, so we certainly weren't scared about coming here. So it's just part of the process in finals.
It's incredible. Round one, you won here by 8 points. Then you got them by 35 over there, and then you've got them by 5. So they're always good games, and that's what I like. And the other thing you say, the crazy thing is, or the intriguing thing is, Hayfield win tomorrow, and they got a home final.
Yes, they do, and I think Rosedale have a home final tomorrow, don't they, against Hayfield?
I don't know if it's ever happened before. Three sides, but you just got to beat them. Doesn't matter where you play them. It's a bit of green grass, 8 posts, and you've done it again. Well done. Congratulations. Your captain, 3 goals today. And I thought you set him alight, Jai. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. I actually sprayed a couple as well, so I'm sure you've seen that one.
Well, I think you've got a fair reason today. Anyone that sprayed a few. Yeah. I mean, it was nice in here, nice and warm, and no wind apart from when Matty had the carrot eggs sandwiches at half time. But out there, the breeze was incredible.
Yeah, it was a bit of an interesting one because it was almost harder to kick goals up, easier to kick goals up the hard end just because of the way we were setting up both sides. Like we obviously had the loose behind, so if you could get the overlap, it wasn't too bad, and you get in that forward 50 there, and the wind drops right off. So yeah. Jack,
when was the conversation about you going forward or playing up one end of the ground all day? Was that today, or did you say during the week, you know what, I'm going to drift forward? Hadn't kicked a goal until today this year.
What was it, 46 goals out of 280-odd games?
I've been at full back for most of my career. I've only sort of become a bit of a floater in the last few years. When you coach, you don't want to play on the Bears anymore. In my mind, it's sort of been there for a little bit. We know that Woodside like to roll the loose, so sort of been preparing for how that might look come finals and trying a few different things. But it probably wasn't until the siren went when we really decided which way we wanted to jump in that space. So it worked out today, which was good.
I thought it through. I rate him the best back six in the comp, and that's with all due respect to your back six. And I know that's, I mean, a lot of people are going to go, hold on. Well, we did make mention in the call today, your back six might have looked a little bit better today. So you played very Woodside-like off the back six.
There was a little bit of conversation around that statement today, Brad.
We actually said that. Yeah.
We really wanted to make sure that our back six and especially our forward six sort of put it up against them.
We actually watched you guys warm up and we're like, I wonder if they're saying anything about us.
Drove us a little bit. Thanks, boys.
Yeah. I will own it. We both tipped against you.
Yeah, you both missed the tip today too. So.
I knew they would be on it.
And I did say...
We weren't confident, though.
Pre-game, you're never confident when it comes up against these two. But I did say in the pre-game, I can't believe I'm tipping them when they haven't beaten you. You've only lost one game. It was to Rosedale on a down day. So I can't believe it. But, geez, I nearly got you in the end anyway. But you guys just know what to do when you need to do it.
Yeah, they nearly got it. Like, I think conditions like today when it's so swirly, all game plans go out the window, really. It's just trying to surge it forward and get the ball forward. Territory battle. Hope that you get the goals when it's inside 50. So... yeah, I don't think it matters who plays today. When it's that windy, it's just trying to win the game and get as many goals as you can.
Did you notice Rob Michaelides go down during the day?
I didn't, but I heard. Yeah, I noticed sort of that he didn't play much of the last quarter or second half, really. Yeah, yep. I know Rob. We've played a lot of footy together, so it's probably a
standard
hammy knowing him. Yeah,
he did say that. Matty said that it'd probably be a hammy. Hey, you didn't come across unscathed either. Mick Jacobson got some friendly fire from Stewie Goddard late. Was it just a split on the head?
Yeah, I think so. He come
So
back
he'll
out,
be
I
fine.
think. So he just
he ran
bandaged
off
up
pretty
and-
quick, so it was just to get.
And Hayden Wilson with
Cleaned
his beautiful cramps that he does. He had us in tears. It was absolutely hilarious.
Shieldsy, he was cranking.
Right in
Yeah,
front
a
of
few
us.
boys. I think because it was just played up one end of the ground the whole time. So the same probably dozen blokes were just involved for a lot of the game. So, yeah, is what it is.
You would have known Tuesday, or definitely by Thursday, what the weather was going to be like. I reckon we got conned. I was expecting some real disaster weather here. We kept getting told, but Jai, it was very pleasant apart from the wind.
Yeah, look, we picked up on it pretty early in the week that it was only going to rain early morning, so we were hoping that was going to hold off, and that was the case, which was nice. So yeah.
No injuries, Jack?
Nah, not that I'm aware of. Out of today, lots of boys cramping. Yeah, one or two injured boys that didn't play today. So how that looks in the next couple of weeks, it's up for the coach to decide the fun part of the year,
Oh,
unfortunately.
that's the shocking part, isn't it?
Yeah.
I sit back and I wonder if you guys, because you're footy enthusiasts, you love your footy. I know you've got a job to do and you're playing, but do you sit back and watch Fote and Brawns go at it and say, gee, this is good to be watching this on the same ground?
Yeah, definitely. We talk about a few of those battles. Even you got Fote and Bronze, but you got the old fellas in Mosser and Guy Sinclair going at it, and a couple of the young on ball brigades. And
He was good, Sullivan. He was good.
yeah, I thought Guy was good too.
Yeah, he was good.
We'll take our back.
Yeah. They're not going to forget it, are they?
I don't blame them. I'd be doing this.
So I think every week when you come up against Woodside, there's some key matchups that are just great to watch.
There's another one in your back half that we spoke to here with you a few weeks back, Josh Jacobson. I thought he was brilliant
James.
today.
James
I
Jacobson,
say it
yeah.
all the time. James, I call Kyan everything but Kyan. James Jacobson was superb off half back.
Yeah, he had a cracker today, Sniff. He's been a little bit sore the last couple of weeks, and I think players like him, they manage themselves and get themselves right for the big games. And he wound the clock back a little bit today, and he's moving pretty well. Yeah,
Spend a little bit of time forward.
Yeah, well, he actually, it's funny, he was our sort of second full forward last year. We were a bit...
Really?
Yeah, we
he kicked
struggled.
about 40 or 50 goals last year, but he's naturally sort of a halfback. He played a lot of footy at Morwell, and it was more through the halfback and wings. He's a really good reader of the play.
I don't need names, or we don't need names, but is there a few that might come back into this side in 2 weeks' time?
Yeah, look, there's one that we're managing this week. Buying it, we're going to buy if we win through a couple of weeks. You're not going to get a name, but
Oh no, I don't.
and there's depending on who we come up against, the mix might change slightly a little bit. So I guess we'll work through that, and we'll hopefully have our team picked by sort of Saturday night, Sunday.
We're pretty fortunate. We've got the twos going through as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
so they
That's a
obviously
luxury
had a
to
win
have.
today. So
It
we'll
was a
get
super win too.
Yeah.
What was it in the end? I've got 33 points against a side that hadn't lost a game.
Yeah, I think they knew what they were up against, and they haven't had a side as good as what they had in today. And I think they've got 3 or 4 to come back as well. So
And as leaders, is that really that I would imagine is really healthy that your twos are up and about and playing as well? Keeps everyone honest.
yeah,
It is, yeah. And it just makes training so much better when you've got 40, 50 blokes there instead of 23, 24. You can still do a few different match sim sort of things. So, yeah, we're quite happy about that.
And Jai, you missed a fair bit of footy with your hand, and it looked like at some stage, well, I was told that, gee, it mightn't even come back. You come back earlier than expected and haven't missed a beat.
Oh, yeah, not sure about that last comment. But, look, I actually got an email off my surgeon last week to start talking about a plan to get back to football. So I've
So you did come back a bit early.
I've actually
Didn't listen.
Yeah, I've actually ghosted him a little bit, and sort of
Wow.
had a kick the last few weeks, which it was nice to start, have a kick before coming into finals. So
Because it was a bad
Yeah.
injury. It wasn't just a broken hand. It was...
it was actually a finger, which, as insignificant as it was, I nearly lost it. It lost a bit of blood flow and all that sort of thing because I kept playing after I injured it, and
That's
had
right.
to have
The
a-
following week kicked 5, 6 with it.
yeah, and then had to have a pretty involved surgery and a long recovery. But being a finger, you strap it up well enough, and it is what it is. So we've all done them, but yeah.
Wow, unbelievable. I haven't because I've never taken a mark in my life. Jack, you get to your 1 week off. What's the idea now? Well, your seconds do as well. So
Yeah.
I would imagine a lot of people come here today thinking the twos might be playing next week. So right now there's 2 sides with a spell. What do you do in your week off now?
I think it's is it the fourth year in a row?
Fourth year in a
had
row
to
we've
do it,
done this,
one
yeah.
straight through. So we're quite fortunate, but obviously the job's not done. But we'll just do what we normally do. We'll train maybe a little bit of recovery Tuesday night. We'll still train, but it might be a little bit not lighter, and then we'll build it up Thursday. Train for 90 minutes Saturday morning, which we did last week as well, and then prepare for whoever we're playing from there.
How good was Liam Mickey's game today?
Another back six.
He's a very
We're not going to get
underrated
this
player.
forgotten about.
Yeah.
I reckon we've got him up. So
Him and Trent Harrigan,
Oh,
their
yes.
run-offs quite phenomenal. So yeah, we really rely on them.
yeah, Trent Harrigan was another one. And I thought particularly early, but it's continued along the way, and I think he played up back a bit too. Kay Duncan,
Yeah,
played a really good game.
Kay Duncan's actually a gun winger, but he's played it for about 8 years, hasn't he? And he just said, I need to chop out. I need to play somewhere else. So he's been playing a lot of half forward, but yeah, he floated back as our loose player for that second and fourth quarter. Just a really good reader of the play, good skills.
It's an unbelievable game. As you say, Trent Harrigan. It's probably a good time. I want to have a look at. Let's start with. I will go with the goal of the day. We'll get that out of the way first. But one I really want to talk to you about is the mark of the day. I couldn't believe this little fella got so high.
It's a good week.
Yes, this one's the goal of the day that we've picked out.
And it was the stage of the game too.
Thanks to Finch Cafe.
Yeah, it's
and
a big goal.
Yeah. I thought the hands here from Whiteoak was superb. Got him back. Just didn't even look at anything, but just went bang and went all the way through. So that was our Finch Cafe goal of the day. But the TRFM mark of the day was a guy about my size, and it was an incredible leap.
He will love this.
That is, look at that. He's had the big fella bronze that he's ridden on too there, hasn't he? Is that bronze?
Yeah.
So he liked that. Mark of the day, TRFM.
Yeah, he'll love it.
He'll be up and about that one. Don't you worry about that.
Was he talking about it at all yet already, or was it?
He had the chest out for the last sort of 5 minutes of that quarter. I could tell he was pretty happy with
finished
it.
well.
But, yeah,
Yeah.
It was a
did.
bit of
We-
a match winner,
we
really,
actually-
that moment.
It was.
Yeah, we actually call him the package Jakey Stringer. So he's
That's
our
gonna
own
stick
little
too.
Jakey Stringer. Yeah.
Well, we're going to cross down to our Jakey string of the package, Kyan Jenkins, because I'm sure he hasn't stopped telling us that he's got 2 weeks before he finishes school, and I think this bloke sitting beside me has got a bit to do with that. Kyan Jenkins, he kicked that goal for you today.
Oh, I said to him on the way here, I told him he had no chance, and that monster just slipped off the boot. Don't know what happened there.
Good cheeky.
It's true.
It was a great goal. Hey, Lockie Floyd, thanks to Mafra Vision Care. While we got you, have you got your third umpire for the grand final? Because he's given us 2 today, Jack and Jai. He's given us Harry Davis and Nick Cullis that's umpired his 15,000th game today. Have you got your third?
No, I said Jim Sutton, not Nick Cullis. He hasn't locked in yet.
Oh,
so,
sorry, Jimmy Sutton, Harry
Yeah,
Davis.
no, we'll wait and see till tomorrow. But I thought, and the boys might be able to back me up here, but I thought that was a really consistent effort by the umpires today. Pretty fair. We knew what we were getting all day.
Yeah, well, it was. It's probably the hardest job, isn't it, to be an umpire? And I complain more than most probably, and gave Cullis a couple of sprays today. But I'm good mates with Cullis, so I can get away with it a little bit. But yeah, they did a good job. We were pretty disappointed with some of our discipline, and I think they kicked 5 or 6 from free kicks and 50-metre penalties and centre square infringements and things like that. So yeah, we certainly. We recognise if we didn't give those goals up from discipline things, then we might have won by a little bit more.
Yeah, there was one there over this side. I think he had kicked a goal, and for some reason it went back to the middle in the 50. So normally when you're kicking a goal, you're up and about, and there's not a free kick given after the fact. But I don't know what that was about. I'm sure Lockie Floyd can clear us up on that one.
Yeah, I think Mick Stockdale sucked one in, and he managed to get 2 prohibited contacts. So
It's not
maybe
Mickey
a little
Stockdale like.
He's very good, and the boys will know that as well.
Yeah, I know
What
Stocky.
happens
I
out
played
in
a
the
lot of
field
footy with
stays out there.
Stocky. Yeah.
But he did suck a couple in. So there was a free kick for obviously prohibited contact, and then a second one which resulted in 50 and a goal. So yeah, it's probably something come grand final day. Yeah, Brownie, you'll probably stamp that out, no doubt, between now and then.
I'll try, mate.
There's not much you can do. I mean, it's the heat of the day. I mean, as soon as you cross that white line, things happen that you think later you go, oh, why did I say that? But I think the umpires, well, hopefully, Lockie, you can probably tell us, they're a bit more thick-skinned than that, and they can ride that like water off a duck's back?
Yeah, come this time of year, we try to obviously set out the best umpires. So it's not open slather to say what you want and do what you want, but they're definitely more thicker skin come this time of the year.
Yeah, we better go to our Crown Hotel Player of the Day because it is a TTU boy, and I thought he was sensational. We both give him 3 votes. Liam Mickey
Yeah, cool.
was the Crown Hotel Player of the Day.
He's had a really consistent year. Liam, he's got better and better throughout. So, yeah, well deserved, I reckon.
It's apologies to the man sitting next to you.
He's very good too.
I wouldn't expect it.
You wouldn't believe we gave it to 2 backmen
Very
as well.
And
Joe Oregon was up there too.
Love that.
Jai Nielsen was very good today. He got 2 third-quarter goals and got 1 in the first. And at a stage there in the third, it looks like you were going to get your 3rd in the third quarter. And we thought, wow, you would have wrapped up the Crown Hotel Player of the Day. But because you didn't play in defence, we didn't give it to you.
Defenders game today.
Did you say we got the best back 6 in the comp?
Well, you have today. I must admit, it's when you tip against a side, and when it's the 2 of you that tip against the side,
And we're wrong.
and we're wrong, and we quite often are wrong. And you interview them after the game, it isn't comfortable. Don't worry about that. It's not a comfortable feeling, but I'm glad that someone's listening. So that's the bonus, I would imagine. Hey, in all seriousness though, congratulations. It's a superb effort. I mean, it's 4 in a row.
4 in a row, yeah.
4 in a row.
Yep.
I mean, getting to finals to me, is a great feat. 4 grand finals in a row. You should be so proud of your club.
Yeah, I am proud, but, we've still got work to do.
Yep.
We don't want to be 4 in a row and only have won one of them, so we're still, mind on the game, that's for sure.
Is that something that burns brightly?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
we'll have a bit of a chat as a group, and we did a few weeks ago and just had a chat about what we did well in the one we won and what we did not so well in the others. So we'll put all that together and work out the best way going forward to have the week off, because there's all different theories and ways to handle it.
Yeah.
And we've obviously got the experience to put it all together and try and come up with something there. So
You need a lot of luck too, don't you, really? You
Yeah,
need
you
things
do.
going your way.
Yeah.
hopefully a bit of good weather on grand final day this year. We've had some absolute shockers over the last 3 years, and rain and wind last year, and then the 2 years before that was blowing worse than this. So
And last year was for the entire game.
Yeah,
shocking. Yeah.
You don't mind getting a break, going for maybe 40 minutes of a game, but it was
Yeah.
100 minutes.
It was.
It was disgusting. And it sounds like you hold a grudge. So I just hope you hold a grudge on what happened last year.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you do. And it's going to be the burning desire, I would have thought. I really love your little number 16 too. So make sure that gets back to you.
We know you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're well aware that you like young H.E. Yeah.
He's an absolute ripper. He reminds me of me in the sense that he could play and I couldn't. That's what reminds me of him. But he's just a goer. The cramping, hopefully he can get the pickle juice
that was
into him and
hilarious.
fix that up.
Oh,
But he's just a goer. He's head down, bum up. You must love that sort of player coming into finals.
Jack's not even going to answer that.
He's best mates with himself. He won't want to say something nice.
Are you really?
No, we do. We love what he brings.
Yeah.
Every team, I think, needs someone that's happy to crack in the bottom of the pack and then shoot out the other side and spread really hard forward. He's a very valuable player for us.
Yeah.
And gets the vibe up too.
Yeah,
The
he
young
does.
fella, as you
I
could
could
imagine. He
imagine.
gets us up and about.
Does he get the
so-
tunes going or anything like that?
Oh, not really.
No,
Nah,
that's not him.
Nah.
Is he like his
Just
old
tell us the
man?
jokes.
Is he like his dad, cheeky as hell?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a clone of his old man.
Is
Yep.
he?
Yeah.
He is really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love his old man too. He's a
Yep.
funny guy. Every time you see him, he's got something smart to say.
Yeah, no, he's a ripper.
And he'll give you a jibe.
He was out here setting up the ground and the flags this morning about 9 o'clock, Bernie Willerton. So
They're unbelievable.
he's a good man.
I
Yeah.
was saying that when I got here at about 8:30, they were all here.
Yeah.
Griffo, Brendan Garrett walking around, he reckons watermelon, I reckon a pink fest. But it's disgraceful.
It is great to see him. I think they're probably volunteers, most of them, aren't
Yeah,
they? And they
they
just
are.
give up their time.
They are.
And they'll be there, no doubt, at probably 8 a.m. tomorrow morning and doing the same thing. So certainly any volunteer associated with a club or a league, they're just so important to making days like this and just even your regular home and away games happen. So I know footballers and netballers are certainly very appreciative of them.
Before you go, who do you pick tomorrow?
Ooh, gee.
What's the weather? I've been
It's
been
not
absorbing.
It's not
a
too
lot
bad.
better than
It's not too
today,
bad.
A bit of rain, or they're saying 16 degrees, which is a scorcher to compared to today.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I'm
It's
not
a
even.
hard one.
Yeah, it is a really, really hard one. I think they probably play different games, really, really different games. So I think if
It took Hayfield 20 minutes in the last quarter to get over them last time.
Yeah, I think if Rosedale can get that run from their back line and hitting those shorts, they're pretty hard to stop, as we've seen. But yeah, if Rosedale don't shut down some of Hayfield's key players, they just get on top too. So it should be a ripper of a game, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon the big coach up forward might have a bit of a say in the game. He's going to be a handful, isn't he?
Yeah, the first quarter last week, I thought he was going to kick 15 goals. So, he's a pretty imposing force, that's for sure.
Yeah, like yourself, he's a genuine good bloke, and I like that about the coaches in this competition. They're all good blokes and very giving of your time, as you have done again today, and same with you, Jai Nielsen. Fantastic. Thanks for coming in and having a chat. Congratulations, 4 in a row, and
Thanks,
I
gents.
hope that back 6 get it done in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, no worries.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
We'll take a quick break
Thank
and we'll
you.
come back to wrap up.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from fuel to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davy, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davy.
That's good. They're listening there. Welcome back. We are still here at Woodside Rec Reserve in a 5-point win to the Bombers. And that was Coach Jack Brown and Captain Jai Nielsen. It was great for them to join us. We've got the boys on their mics live now, so join in whenever you want. And how good was the win in the end, boys?
Oh, I think TTU deserved it. I said at 3/4 time that they should hold on. I think they deserved what they got. They were very, very good in that third quarter, and then that last quarter they just did enough to hold on.
Lockie?
Yeah, boys. That was an absolute rip snorter. I hope the grand final, whoever they do play, is exactly like that, because that was fantastic to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great game of footy, and as you said, it was umpired well, so it was a good day across the day. Maddie, they're on to you. You were bagging TTU all year about their back 6.
I think it's got nothing to do with me.
Isn't that interesting that they have a listen to that and they think
Right.
it was mentioned?
Yeah. They were all over it.
And hey, I've coached. I would have done the same thing.
These blokes think we're no good.
They're questioning our back 6. So you'd get your back 6 in a meeting, there's no doubt, and you'd say, hey, this is what they said. I'd have it taped, and I'd pre-play and go, have a listen to this dickhead. He doesn't know what he's talking about. This is what he thinks of your back 6. I hope Jack did it, but one thing that they did do, they had a conversation about it. They said,
Look, it was tongue-in-cheek, but, you know, we have an opinion, and so do they. And it's not like we say they're a bad side or anything. They're a super side, so...
we usually get the best wrong lately. We've been pretty good most.
Yeah.
We've got the best. So I'll be interested to. Actually, before I say that, I'll go down to you two guys on the boundary. You don't have to give us your 3-2-1. Who's your best player for today?
Mick Jacobson.
Lockie's going to say Jimmy Sutton.
It was so hard. There was just
There's a lot.
handful, yeah. I really liked the fella that we had in the box there with you guys there, that kicked the goals.
Jai Nielsen.
Jai Nielsen, yeah, I really enjoyed his game today. What did he kick, 3, 4?
3 in the end, yeah.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, I thought he was very good too. I really liked Liam Mickey. I thought he was to me, he was the real 4-quarter gamer today. It was all day.
And he was a defender.
Oh, yeah, well, that was by mistake.
Well, I had 2 defenders, so...
They actually...
Who was your 3-2-1? We said...
I went Mickey Jacobson. I went
James
Jacobson, not Josh. And I went Lukey Johnson. I give Lukey Johnson a vote from Woodside.
Yeah, well, I gave 3 to Mickey, 2 to Hourigan, and 1 to Ryan Fote.
Yeah. But what happens is that and I've said this in the podcast during the week, I know I get it wrong a lot of the time doing the votes because when I'm calling, it's the last thing. I usually go by what name have I called a lot.
Yeah.
Unless there's a real standout. Hayden Willett in round 1 here. I know I'm going
he
to mention
dominated.
his game again.
Yeah.
He was a real standout. Kyan Jenkins, there's been a couple of real standouts this year. Each game that you've been at, I'm sure you've got a couple.
Oh, Lee Brown in a couple of the games.
He turned the game at Rosedale. Where was
Hayfield and Newell North.
I think my first game I was at Denovan. I think that was his. I think he might have had 4 or 5 that day, and then McDonald, Hughes, McCulloch.
There's been standouts.
All of those boys who have been standouts. Driscoll.
But we've gone and given votes and then gone to the Play HQ that night or the next day and say we've given Mickey 3 today and he hasn't got a vote. I think it happened to us last week.
Yeah, I sent it to him like, geez, do we look at the wrong game?
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
We've been pretty good, though.
And we've got to look after our sponsors. The Crown Hotel Player of the Day, we've got to get it right sometimes. The Finch Cafe goal of the day, I reckon we got that right today. We most definitely got the TRFM mark of the day right.
Yes.
With Josh Twight.
Well, they knew about it too straight away.
Yeah, they knew before. Yes, it was an absolute beauty. Hey, you two guys, thanks to Mafra Vision Care on the boundary today. Absolutely sensational job again today. Love what you do down there, and I'm looking forward to, again, tomorrow, bring an umbrella. I reckon she might get a little bit wetter than what it was today.
You let Subway know too, Kyan.
Oh, don't worry, boys. I will let them know.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he had a bad Subway today, didn't he?
What do you have, a bone in his chicken?
Yeah, dodgy Subway.
Dodgy Subway. Oh, you won't get that. That won't open at Finch Cafe. Get down to Finch Cafe and you'll get looked after because of the food there. Oh, I'll tell you what, Crown Hotel too, Matty. You put me onto that. I went there last Friday night and I had the schnitzel parmigiana with a bit of shaved pork underneath, and the missus had the crispy barramundi, and it was unbelievable. What do you think of today? Good game?
It was, and I hope if these two sides make the grand final in 3 weeks' time, or 2 weeks' time, it's going to be an absolute ripper of a grand final, I think.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a beauty. Tomorrow's going to be a beauty. Don't forget the netball tomorrow out at Rosedale. It'll be our girl Tess Maxfield with Meg Gordon tomorrow. They did last Sunday out at Glengarry, and they were absolutely sensational. Churchill got up by 3 points today, wasn't it, in the end, Matty?
It was,
over Sale City.
Yep, 32-29.
32-29. And tomorrow in the netball, if I can find my paperwork, which I've lost, I cannot remember, so you'll have to just tune in.
It was Gormy and someone else.
Yeah, it was Gormy. And I had my paperwork. I don't know what I've done. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I've got it. A grade tomorrow will be Gormandale Hayfield out at Rosedale. And don't forget, in the big AGL Loy Yang match of the round in the North Gippsland Football Netball League at Rosedale will be Hayfield and Rosedale. The winner goes on to play Woodside in the preliminary final at Hayfield the following week, and the loser will have Mad Monday the following day. Make sure you tune in tomorrow because we have got a great video of a couple of players from Rosedale singing The Gambler, and that'll be in our
one
pre-game
injured one,
show.
one man playing.
Yeah, one got a clip wing and the other one will...
So if you don't know, you have a fair idea now.
Yeah, the other one will cause a lot of havoc tomorrow. Don't worry about that, Caleb Barnett. What? Declan Barnett. So thanks for joining us today. Thanks to all the guys, Cam and Emily, and I've forgotten the other fella's name over at...
Cameron.
No, I said Cam. Cam and there's another one. But anyway, over at the Netball, did a magnificent job. And to our guys here, they do a magnificent job every week. And Stephen Gregory's brought in a new pre-game team lineup. Make sure you tune in and watch that tomorrow. The Swiveling one, I love it. Mick Robinson on the camera, not only on the camera, but brought in some of the best sandwiches you'll ever eat today for our half-time
No good for
lunch.
Kyan, though.
So it has been a win by TTU into their fourth straight grand final by 5 points in the end, 11-9-75 to Woodside 10-10-70. Same amount of shots a goal, but TTU get the early trip to a grand final. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you tomorrow out at Rosedale.
BP Traralgon East, day or night from few to a feast. BP Traralgon East, from a wicked brew coffee to washing the beast. BP Traralgon East.
Water. It's a part of life and we all depend on it. We spray it and play in it. At Davey, we move it around, clean it, and provide the right pressure at the right time. To help you do this, run one of these and wash her. We're Australian made and made for Australia. So when you depend on this, need to do this, or just want one of these, you can depend on Davey.